Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Devil's Latest Issue podcast. I am your host, Mr. Vegas. I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Fatman T.
Good evening, everybody, and it's almost been 4 years since we've been doing this shit.
Jesus Christ.
It has. It's been damn near 4 years. And we're still poor. It's great. Every single one of us is still a broke bitch. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, become an influencer, make millions." Lies.
No. They lie.
Those bastards lied to me.
I think probably Alpha was
They
so poor.
said I was gonna buy a Subaru.
You know, probably Alpha that was so poor because we don't cover the nice topics that make us rich.
We don't exactly game the algorithm either. Realistically,
Yeah.
we just kind of do shit and call it
We
a
don't-
day. You know,
we don't suck the algorithm off like the big YouTubers do. We just kind of
You're right. We don't suck. We definitely don't suck.
we don't suck the algorithm off like the other YouTubers
There
do.
you go. Where
We
the
just
fuck
kinda-
is my ashtray?
Is that
Oh,
Fatma
I can't make that joke.
T, did you steal my ashtray earlier?
no.
No, where the fuck is it? What the fuck? I've just sat and rolled a fab before the show. I can't find my fucking ashtray now. I can't smoke it. What the fuck?
I'll give you one.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, I found it.
Where was it?
You're not going to believe me. It was right in front of me on my desk, but I couldn't see it because my arm that was holding the fag was in the way. Because it was behind me arm.
Of course it was.
We're also joined by our ever regularly occurring co-host. It's the blue one himself. It's Echo. There we go.
Boy.
The intro's done, and so is the fucking mental breakdown. Hooray! Oh, I've been awake for an hour. If that,
Welcome to the show, people.
I'm
Yep,
stuck.
it's been almost 4
Help.
years since we started doing this crap. And what depressing time it's been.
I think I've been doing this with you guys for a little under a year, maybe.
6 months.
About that.
10 months.
It's been about a year now, actually. I think it's about 8, 9.
No, we started in April last year.
Was it April?
Actually, no. I can check when I joined this server. Hold on. When did I join this server?
Ow. There we go.
I should tell me. I thought.
Sorry, I was having to dismantle my fucking temporary car setup there so I could get my chair in comfortably. Let me see.
Does
Right,
it-
when did you join the server? Let me check.
You used to tell me when people had joined when you had joined a server. Does it not do that anymore?
It does. It's just fuck you to get it to do it now. Hang on.
Where is it? Where is it?
March of 2025.
How do you see that?
Right. So what you do is you go into the server that they're in. Right.
Yeah.
Right click. Profile.
Right. Okay.
Remember
Okay.
sent.
Fucking Discord's a fucking little peanuts, isn't it?
But this has been updated
You
several
say that,
times.
but you say that, but it's been that way for like a year now.
I remember when I could just like click on somebody's like actual like just click on their like profile picture and it would show me. But apparently,
No, because you got to go to their server profile versus their actual Discord profile. And
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Listen, Doug. If you eat
Actually, hold on. How long have you been in my server?
he will murder you.
My what cable now?
Amp.
Amp cable. That's on the desk. How the fuck? Oh, because it's on the fucking short end of the desk. Yeah.
No, that was me thing. He's trying to roughly plug for the amp.
I'm gonna go take a piss. BRB.
That's a heavy damn plug. I'm surprised he can pick it up. I think he won't get far before he gets fucking slingshotted back across the living room by the amp itself. That thing weighs like fucking 2 tons. It's a heavy fucking amp.
Anyway, what we always do to the news. And starting off the top story.
Yeah.
Pedophile nursery worker arrested after admitting to 26 serious sexual offences against children.
Yeah. Yay?
That's a top story so far.
I'm gonna go with yay because a pedophile went to jail.
How long did he get sent? How many years did he get sentenced?
Not yet. He's been arrested.
Ah, okay, good. And just take him out back and just kind of shoot him in the back
Oh no,
of the
he's
head.
pled guilty apparently now.
He's pled guilty.
After 7 hours ago, he pled guilty.
Guilty.
Vincent Chen, 45, from North London, pled guilty to 26 offences.
I actually have some interesting news before we get into the actual news.
Okay.
I've picked up Stellaris.
Oh no.
Go back. Why?
Because it actually looks kind of cool, and
you-
because it's the game I can play with Starla.
So
I was gonna say Starla been talking you into playing the multiplayer.
It was on sale for like $9, and
Okay,
yeah.
Echo.
Echo.
Listen, as a gamer who had a Stellaris phase and has played a lot of Paradox games, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice right here, right fucking now. Okay, and you want to listen to me.
I
Yeah,
the uninstall button.
No, when you play the multiplayer, right? When you play the multiplayer with her, under zero fucking circumstances, upset her. You're her ally forever now, because she's played before. You have not.
yeah, I know.
She is the master, and you will be the slave. It's the only way you're surviving in that universe.
You know what's true about it? We still have that Solaris game to finish off from 2 years ago.
We do, yes. Yes, we do.
We started with the campaign run and we haven't finished it yet.
Well, you guys gotta restart it now because I haven't.
No. We're at war with several people and our ally just fucked off and left us to die.
They did, yeah. Yeah, they did. It was really fucking irritating. I don't even know if I have it installed
I don't have it
anymore. That's the
installed.
worst bit.
I can't install it while I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi because I have abysmal download speeds. So I'll have to wait till I'm like home to install it.
Oh, it happens.
So, yeah. So, probably if he's pled guilty to 26 offences, that means there's a lot more offences that's been
26.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
What?
I have amazing news.
The Queen has returned.
Holy fuck
Even
off.
better. Even better news.
Hmm.
Just,
That vegan teacher was found dead by suicide.
Even better.
just spill it because I guess
Yeah.
shit.
The Sims 4 have announced a new DLC.
Oh, fuck off.
It's a collaborative DLC with SpongeBob.
What?
Oh, God.
You're getting a SpongeBob themed kit DLC for The Sims 4.
Or lives it up.
I have
I
it.
Let's see.
Well,
Malaysian
this
Airlines
thing is, I
flight.
have the screenshot here in front of me, for like the advertising screenshot. It's basically a bunch of SpongeBob themed furniture and wallpaper and lights and shit, and you can get plushies of the SpongeBob characters.
That's going to cost you £5,000 to buy.
Right, well, it's a kit, so I believe they are £4.99 retail, possibly $5.99.
piss off.
$4.99 because I bought. They're $4.99 because I bought two of them on Monday. Not you, the other Echo.
Not you, you little black bastard.
What do you need to specify?
I call you the blue
Yes, no,
bastard,
they're-
not the black bastard.
Yeah, I know. That's what say like Black Echo or something, but like say Black before Echo, so I know it's not me.
Sorry, I don't have time to announce which one I'm yelling at. I didn't have time. We're trying to steal shit from my desk.
He really is black.
Jesus Christ, Echo, we're live. Oh, God. It's not even been an hour. Shut up.
Come on, it was right there.
I think we watch. It's 13 minutes and he already killed face.
Already said some racist shit, bro. Like, shut or I'm telling Freckles.
I mean, speaking of weird racist stuff, right? Hang on, we'll show you the picture I've got for this Chen guy. It's funny as hell.
Oh, God. All right, let me click the button. Let me click the button. Let me click it. Whee! Okay, I've clicked. Oh. How many stereotypes can you count? 1, 2, and 3 into the 4, and 4 to the 5, and 5 to the 6, and that's Chinese pedophile if ever I saw one.
But it's actually funny, right? He's a Chinese pedophile living in London, and he's still wearing a bicycle hat.
He's also wearing that t-shirt. He's got glasses. He's got that nose.
Apparently, he worked at a nursery, which makes this even worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't give a shit. We know that. Go back up.
Got up to the Times. Thank you, the Times.
Are we going to get copyright strike for this?
No. The time hasn't struck 4 yet, so you've got the t-shirt, you've got the under t-shirt as well, the fanny pack, yoga pants,
Not the
riding
thing.
shorts.
Do you know what the worst part is, right? See, if you change the color of the shirt to like a brownish tan, I've worn that same outfit on several occasions.
Scotty, is this one of your alter egos that just got arrested?
No, it's not.
Are you like Roger Smith from American Dad, where you can like multiply yourself?
No, but I am very similar to Roger Smith in the sense that I look fucking fleek in a dress, and I may or may not have split personality disorder at this point.
Even the Fitbit.
Like, given how often my personality just fucking changes, like, there's a good chance.
Even down to the Fitbit on his wrist.
The worst part is I've owned that same Fitbit.
That's unicycle.
I used to have that Fitbit, and also, yeah, I think it is a unicycle.
Is that electrical
You're further
unicycle?
under arrest for digital penetration of a minor. Okay. So same time of arrest, that's 10 to 8.
Hold on, digital penetration? Excuse me?
Child porn.
Something which later on in court.
Oh. So weird way to put it, but okay.
It's the Met. What do you expect?
Fair enough. Fair.
They're bad speaking bastards in the Met service, mate. Oh, coffee.
Vincent Chan is a paedophile. He's disturbed, predatory, and a sexual
what was that
offender who
restaurant?
took advantage of young children.
10 to 8.
What way? What way?
The 9th to the 8th. So, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9th of August, 2025.
No, September.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's September.
Yeah, that's September. That's September.
No, because I'm sure our body cams actually do the British fucking
No, it's
system. They just year first.
it's full flipped.
Is it?
Aye.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
So, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. September the 8th, 2025.
So you can peg it in a Raymond.
Seems like it.
Vincent Chan is a paedophile. He's disturbed, predatory, and a sexual offender.
It's pedophile, you bad speaking bastard.
Using his workplace to gain access to his victims. He exploited the trust placed in him by the victims' families and promised to care for their children. To infiltrate environments that should have been safe spaces. And
Like, could you like fucking ding the volume up a wee bit?
with
Like, I can't have got subtitles, but go.
their own
Like, having a man whisper about a pedophile was just a little creepy.
lasting harm. We thank the community for its continued cooperation and reaffirm our commitment to supporting victims and their families. But our work is not over. Our investigation remains ongoing, and we are continuing to review digital devices and assess Chan's conduct across relevant settings. We now await the sentence, which will take place on the 23rd of January 2026.
This is an absolutely shocking case, even as an experienced
What?
Colin got into law. Colin.
For fucking Christ. That's
My
weird.
precious conviction.
My beautiful. My
abuse
my
claims
lovely.
lawyer,
My
it's difficult
my
to hear
precious
descriptions of Chan's sexual
pedophile.
and the violent images he had of such very young defenceless children, as well as wider
We're going to
concerns
hell,
about
bro. We're
maltreatment
going all
of
the way to the
children in his
goddamn
care.
boiler room, I swear to God. Ain't no redeeming us free. We going straight to the motherfucking boiler room of hell, bro. We cooked, bro. We fucking cooked.
Say, we'll all die. Satan will be down there waiting for us. Yo, I'm a real big fan of you guys. I'm a real big fan of you guys.
You did some good work. Up there.
Satan is pokers for us.
We get down there. Satan's wearing like Devil's latest issue merch.
As he's wearing merch and she's got a t-shirt.
He's got the Jar Jar Floyd t-shirt. He's got a mug.
No. He's got the Jar Jar Floyd mug, but he's got the Devil's latest issue t-shirt that's got my chibi art character on the back with a pricing list. He got a set of Air Force Ones that have been custom made with the logo on the shoe, like on the toe. Fucking.
In other news, we have apparently the Georgia police force have used chemical weapons against protesters. That's Georgia.
Wait, you're not supposed to do that?
Yeah, I mean, given using chemical weapons on military personnel is a fucking war crime, yeah, I'd say using it on civilians counts too, Echo. You're right, yeah, they're not meant to do that.
Aww.
Being French president yet again for the third time this year.
Woohoo! Das Draschen Krise Vis
Switzerland apparently voted to not tax the wealthy.
I'm not surprised since they're a tax haven.
Scabs. Fucking scabs.
Police were told to grow a backbone and do their job by the locals when the police aren't dealing with the Islamic protesters.
Man, fuck him. As a wise blacksmith once said, fuck him.
Apparently, we could get a tour of Epstein's Island.
Yeah,
Huh?
Basically what they've done is in order to raise money for Epstein's victims.
Right.
Now doing guided tours and stays at his island.
Huh.
I'm no expert, but isn't that the exact same business model that got us here in the first place?
Yes.
Tours and long-term stays. I'm pretty sure those were crimes to begin with. Were they?
We're
not?
doing a sequel.
Like, does anyone else see a fucking flaw there?
Epstein Island Part 2.
Yeah, apparently also
Like, we're gonna do tours and long-term stays of the pedophile island where people got tours and long-term stays illegally. I see a flaw here.
apparently they've released a lot of like the pictures from around the island from when they start doing the case, like the dentist chair that for random reasons there's a dentist clinic inside.
Why is there a dentist shit? What?
Dude, do the math.
Some people have
Do the
dentist
math.
kinks.
Come on, buddy.
Oh.
What was that, Fat Manty?
I said some people have dentist kinks.
No,
Oh,
no, that's not
no.
the reason. No.
I don't think that's the reason. I don't like that
Think-
reason.
Think about it, Echo, right? Other than your fingerprints, right? What's another thing that every human being has that is unique and identifiable to them?
Oh, I was thinking it was because his victims were so young that they needed regular dentist visits.
I mean,
I think-
partially,
I
but
thought that's where
also-
you were going. I thought that's where you were going with that. Not
No,
that. Ugh.
it's because every human being's dental profile is unique. Like the exact shape of like your teeth is unique to you. That's why, like, if you like watch like a crime show and they've got like a dead body, they can't like get DNA out of.
Yeah,
They can't get the fingerprints off.
yeah,
They do
yeah,
the dental record.
they identify off of dental records. Yeah,
Yeah, the reason they do that like is like the last resort is because like it's a little less reliable because not very few people actually have a dental record like globally.
Yeah.
It's a very American thing to just have a dental record.
Oh wait, is it?
It's a really American thing. Like
Oh,
a lot of other countries don't keep a dental record unless you ask them to.
I didn't know that. I thought that was kind of like a universal thing.
No, it's
No.
like for example, if you're like myself, or like you do have a dental record, but like you've not been to a dentist in many fucking years, so it's so outdated, it's less than useless. Yeah, like if I turned up dead in 6 weeks' time and they have to pull my dental records, they ain't IDing me because I ain't been to a dentist in over a decade. I ain't got the same teeth.
Does that though? In America, your dental records and as part of your public health records, where ours isn't. Ours kept by the dentists themselves, and they can destroy back for 5 years.
Right. Okay.
But what is the unique identifier to the human body is your ear print as well, apparently.
Yes,
Your ears?
Yes.
What?
your ears.
Huh.
Your ears are even more unique than your fingerprints are, apparently.
Yes, and my favorite one is also your foot and toe prints.
Yes.
Huh.
Because a lot of people don't think about the fact of like you know like your fingerprints, but your full handprint like identifies you as a person uniquely. Your feet work the exact same way. It's like basically the same. You got like the same curvature lines in your skin on your feet.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I knew that, but I didn't really think it's not
Well, the
really
thing that
something.
makes it really quite cool, right, is there's some experiments been done the last like couple of years that suggest that like while your hands and like hand and feet prints are unique, they're actually influenced by each other as you grow.
Really?
Yes, because they found a really cool basically pattern where like specifically between toe prints and fingerprints, where certain people with like certain types of say fingerprint will have like the correlating version of a toe print. It's like while fingerprints are unique to each person, they still get categorized as like type A, type B, type C, type D, because like there's only so many like hand shapes or finger shapes, I should say. So depending on what shape of finger you have, gives you a profile type of fingerprint. And something that's quite cool is even people that have like unrelated like finger and toe shapes will still have very similar finger and toe profiles, like for their prints, which I think is a really cool thing.
All right.
Come on, right, Echo, right. Come on. You've had hooks now. Get down.
Oh,
Because if you have a type A fingerprint, I think you're 60% more likely to have a type A toe print. Based on like recent research, which I just think is kind of neat. Like it turns out toe prints are actually just as fascinating as fingerprints as like a scientific thing.
They're
like really quite interesting.
When you look at it, also one thing you think about them is when people try to destroy evidence like identification, I don't forget the footprints is actually unique.
Yes. Even if you're wearing shoes, your footprint is still unique because each shoe is like basically has unique characteristics in its sole type.
From like wear pants, from how you walk, your gait, all that.
Yeah.
Affects how your shoes wear down.
And with a lot of like higher profile companies, like say Air Force One, the sole is purposely made unique to itself to have a slightly different tread, and that tread is then marked and catalogued for that very express purpose of if you shoot a bitch wearing Air Force Ones and you leave a footprint, they can fucking take the footprint and then they can run it through a database that Air Force have and go, okay, so that belongs to shoe 1157553 and it was bought by Bill. And then Bill gets to go to fucking jail.
A new science coming out recently.
Because Bill shot that bitch.
That's one of the reasons we have to be very careful when we sell handmade knives. Is that each knife has a different cut profile. It can't be tracked.
Yes.
Wait, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, because
yes, they do.
Machine press knives, not so much, but after you use them a few times, yes, because how you sharpen wear pattern, left right handed, affects how the edge comes out the edge of the blade, and then affects how the cut pattern comes through on testing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's even worse.
A lot of people don't.
Especially when you decide on handmade knives. Is although we can make a knife look almost identical to the next knife, because the very act of hammering out the knife myself, even grinding it, also changes the edge profile ever so slightly, which affects the cutting edge.
Huh, neat.
It's a weird science. It's not fully core proved yet, but it's getting there. And that it's been classed more reliable than ballistics is at the moment.
Huh.
So I genuinely love forensic science. Like there's so many cool little things in forensic science that like the average guy would never think about. So, like if you like look into forensic science a little bit, it's like, oh fuck, that makes a lot of sense that works that way. I've never thought of that. That's really cool.
Well, my older sister, that was her degree was based on. She was trained to be a forensic scientist.
I know, yeah. It would, aye. Aye. Sorry, I went to say a thing that my brain just kind of went, nah, shut up. It's like, okay. Fair enough, brain.
Anyway, basically we've got he talks with Putin, that really didn't go anywhere.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, Putin's basically trying to use America to try and force a quick deal so they claim as much land as possible.
Yeah,
and Ukraine basically said,
yeah,
because Zelensky's been in Europe a lot the past week, and Ukraine said that don't accept the deal because it's shit for your country. And if it comes down to it, we'll back you up with forces, with actual ground forces.
Good.
And that. And Poland's like saying, yeah, just go. Let's go. Open your borders and we'll say, a training convoy went awry a little bit.
Release the hounds of war.
700 tanks accidentally changed direction by accident and got lost.
They had a radar malfunction. Okay. Just hit Russia with their own bullshit. The tanks had a radar malfunction.
Yeah.
It's like those drones you keep sending. It was a training malfunction of the radar system.
I really hope Poland does get let off the leash just to go fuck Russia up.
They won't. No one is going to let them all the way off the leash. We know better as a continent.
It'd be really funny though.
No, because
For the first 6 months till they get bored of the Russians and start doing it to everyone indiscriminately.
mainly Germany with the target.
It'd be a lot of fun until some fucking German commando gets fucking gassed because the Heil. Like it wouldn't be kosher.
Now, speaking back onto British politics, there's been a lot of backroom talks and, let's just say, downright inquiries into the budget that came out.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. I forget it was recently.
The problem is because
last week.
Because the budget's so out of way of what Labour promised, that the government, House of Lords, House of Parliament, and the Select Committee have now put an inquiry into why it's such outrageous for. I mean, she's literally increased tax revenue by 36 billion, which is the highest tax hike in 70 years. So they're trying to figure out where the fuck that came from.
It's something completely unrelated, right? I mean, it's a little related, but just completely unrelated to budgetary things, right? It's genuinely so cold in this house. I've just lit a candle. I am in the background using a candle to desperately try and get some heat in this goddamn office. On a completely unrelated note to the government's budgetary cock-ups.
Well, it's not really because our power companies are fucking ripping bastard.
That's the joke.
Anyway.
The fact that the government has the unique ability as a country to tell the power companies to fucking behave is the entire joke.
Yeah. And what else we got? This one's basically a load of Belgium stuff in the EU Parliament saying that they're ready to back Ukraine.
Yippee!
Also, the doctors are going to strike from winter.
For fuck's sake. Why would they strike during the busiest time? When they're the most fucking necessary.
That's the doctors for you.
Now, legit, at this point, it's going to sound heartless, but at this point, I'd genuinely start charging doctors with, willful neglect and or murder at this point.
Honestly, look.
They are knowingly striking off of the work during a time period where the most vulnerable members of our society are in the most need of their assistance. That's willful neglect at best and fucking murder at worst.
Especially considering that the theoretical forecast for our winter is going to be horrendous.
Yeah.
Didn't you say at one point there was a kid in the youth center who both him and his parents froze to death?
Yes. Yes, there was.
Yeah.
And even with the budget is at the moment, people's getting their benefits cut. That's because the risk of that's going to go rise to the roof, especially how cold it's going to panic to get.
How cold is it over there for you guys?
At the moment, 4 degrees.
I'm gonna.
It's about I'll say 12-ish Fahrenheit.
50 Fahrenheit.
Right. Ugh. I don't think it's even that cold over here. Yeah, it's like 20. It's 25 Fahrenheit out here.
It gets colder and it's been colder, but see, because it's really fucking humid at the minute, said 4 degrees feels like it's fucking -6.
Yeah, there's a lot of moisture in the air, because where me and Vegas live and our unique topography, we get some really nasty winds that hits us. Which drops the actual field temperature down by quite a lot.
Oh yeah, like last night it genuinely got so cold. I gave up. I got my airsoft bag out. Right? I put on 2 fucking balaclavas. It was that cold. I put on my cloth fucking balaclava and then my fucking my I don't know if you know what they are, but like a snood.
I don't know what a fucking snoot is.
Do right.
It's basically like a turtleneck but longer. Like you know, like the fucking traditional like fucking ninja mask. It's a bit of cloth that drapes over your fucking nose that goes down to your neck.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically one of those. It's like I don't know
Right.
if that's just a British thing, but I know them as a snood. And just fucking like I had a balaclava and that bastard on with a leather jacket in my living room because it was
Oh.
that fucking cold.
Jesus.
Like this wasn't like I went outside. No, I was in the fucking house, chittering
Oh.
my dick off, and went jacket, balaclava, snood because I was frozen.
Because our living room is the warmest room in the house that only has one exterior wall.
Yeah.
Because my house has no
Like-
fucking cavity wall insulation whatsoever.
Like at one point last night, I kidnapped the dog who was fast asleep on the couch and began using him as a hot water. I was like, you're not sleeping on that couch anymore. You're sleeping in my lap because I'm gonna freeze to death if you don't. It's fucking cold.
First German state visit in about 30 years.
Oh,
Nazis coming back.
oh. I was gonna say the king's in Germany. That's not a good sign.
No, they bring the Germans to the king to Windsor.
Oh, okay, that's okay then.
Government failed Harry Dunn.
Who the fuck's Harry Dunn?
Yeah, who the fuck is Harry Dunn?
No idea.
Yo, is it Harry?
No idea that one, to be honest. I'll look into that later.
Fuck's a fan of.
More shouting in the Parliament about the budget between the leader of the Labour Party and the leader of the Tories.
That's
Yeah,
fair. Like, because this is the thing, is like she's absolutely right. Of like Rachel Reeves should resign at this point.
Yeah.
Only I'd go a step further. Rachel Reeves should be fucking fired at this point.
Yeah, should be fired in
Right.
disgrace, not
Like members of Parliament have been sacked for far fucking less before.
The problem with the last when she first came out with a preliminary budget shit a few months ago, she broke down crying in the house
Yes.
because people were pulling piss out of her about it.
Yes.
You know? And said, oh, it's because
Like-
she's a woman, she can't take it hold against because a woman's like, if that was a man sitting there broke down crying because someone bullied him because he was being an idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this. I've said it
Yeah.
once, and I will say it again because I'm convinced. Her and Keir Starmer are fucking. That is the only reason she has a job. They fucking.
But probably he
Probably.
lives
I'll-
in number 11.
I don't give a shit if they is married to other people. They is fucking. It is the only logical assumption at this point. They fucking.
Next bit of news, which is going to piss off a lot of people. The
Uh-oh,
Women's
okay.
Institute has banned transgender women from becoming members.
Mm-hmm.
It's a story based on our Supreme Court saying that define what a woman is and transgenders aren't for women. Thank you, Supreme Court. We salute
Yay.
you.
Thanks, Britain. Remember the good old days when we were like the good guys who supported like fucking just love thy neighbor, respect each other, and don't
Yeah.
be a dick.
Yeah.
Like remember the good old days when we were the good guys, the heroes, where we literally fought against fucking oppression.
I do.
Like, specifically oppression against people that were like less fortunate than ourselves in this world. Remember when we were that country? Remember Pepperidge Farm remembers.
You know what's funny? You know what's stupid about it, right? The Women's Institute fought, I think, for like best part of 20 years for the expansion of gay pride stuff.
They did, yeah.
And they did. Then
And,
they
they,
just went
and,
into
and
this-
now
now
they've
they've gone
gone
into
on
their
and-
settings and they've gone into their settings little menu and hit this change team button.
Yep, they've gone ahead and just fucking turned their back on like after everything my community's done to help them, and everything they've done to help my community, and now they're gonna fucking turn the fuck around, and
Probably
make us face the fucking wall.
What's worse about it, though, right? What's worse about it, it's going to be an outcome effect, especially for America, because Women's Institute helps a lot in like low-income areas in America.
Yeah,
Because the problem is that they take their role from the British version of Women's Institute, which came first.
they do. Yeah,
So now that Britain one's done it, the American one's going to do it as well.
Yep.
And because of Trump's order as well, that's going to make it easier for the American ones to do it.
fucking.
You know, it's
Sincerely, I fucking despise this country so much.
moving on.
Like, I'm moving to Morocco, dude. I'm fucking tired, boss.
Moving on. Trump has banned immigration from 19 countries again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Which 19 countries?
Let me guess. Mexico, Canada,
Well, one of them's Somalia.
Jamaica, Peru.
I know one of them's Somalia because it says why Somali Americans
Yeah.
are Trump's latest immigration target.
Yeah, I have seen the I didn't know about the Somali thing.
Pakistan, China, and Pakistan, China, Mexico,
And this time it's
Peru, Mexico,
supposed to-
China, and China, Jamaica, China.
this
And the
time it's
Middle
no
East.
time limit now on it. The last time we had 90-day freeze. Now it's like it's an indefinite freeze.
Oh, fucking yippee.
Now moving on to our next
So,
minute.
you know, this thing, you know one of them's Venezuela, given he's about to fucking declare war on Venezuela.
Well, he's dropped several bombs on Venezuela the past 2 days.
Yeah, I know.
And some of them not in military target zones. Others
Yeah,
claiming he was targeting
we
drug
know.
dealers. Moving on. Our Limey, our little shit stain of a. What's best?
That's Lanning.
Slimy.
Oh, him up there. I thought you meant the fucking white dude. I was like, that's David Lanning, you idiot. No, Lammy,
Limey.
the Justice Secretary, who managed to release fucking 12 prisoners by accident again last month.
And 2 of them still at large.
Hey! And what was it? I think like half of last month's fucking releases were sex offenders.
Yep. 5
Yep.
sex offenders.
Again.
And the 2 that's still on the run are apparently rumored to be members of one of the grooming gangs that were put away in the last 10 years.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But this is his new thing to help with the court. Apparently, help courts clear the backlog. Is he's getting rid of jury trials.
Yeah.
Now he said,
Yeah, because that makes sense.
"Oh, it's even better."
I mean, given how horribly flawed the jury system actually fucking is, yeah, it does a little bit, but also no, the solution is fix the jury system, not destroy the jury system.
But it's even better though, right? Remember, we said only for minor cases.
Yep.
Well, he's changed that
Yeah.
code now, and basically, it's
Uh-oh.
for anyone that any case that has a sentence to 3 years and less.
Right.
Huh.
So remember when he said that the violent cases and all that, they're still going to have a jury trial.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because I know the
Hang on. How are they going to determine that when your sentence isn't set till after you're judged?
sentencing guidelines for a case.
So if like I'm assuming he means that if the maximum sentence is under 3 years.
Yes. Which means that's like half of all DV cases, and
Yeah.
like general assaults, even some robberies, muggings,
Yeah.
first-time sexual assaults are generally under 3 years.
Yeah.
Pedophilic material could be under 3 years.
It fucking shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but it is. I think it's like
Yeah, it's me. Any kind of pedophilic behavior, and like I should be a life sentence there and then.
It should be behind the courthouse.
I think the
No,
images.
No, that should be a case of you're hauled in front of a judge and you get asked the question of, can you give me a reasonable explanation to this fucking behavior, sir? And if you can't, you go to jail forever. That's that. Job done.
Basically,
You know, like if you get done for child pornography, you know, it should be like, right, can you explain why you had this that's reasonable? Yeah, you see, I'm a pedophile hunter, and this is evidence that I've collected. Okay, understandable. Carry on. You know, if you don't got an excuse like that, jail forever. Fuck you. Go to jail.
I think with the pedophilic materials, so images, that type of stuff, it's like 3 to 10 is the sentencing guideline. Now, we had to say whether 3 years is maximum or the minimum sentence limit. On this
I'm
one.
assuming it'll be the maximum.
I'm hoping it is, but
Oh.
but given these move to AI bullshit, which went backfired beautifully, I'm guessing
Yeah.
it'll be the minimum one.
Yeah.
Because they predict about
See, it turns out, Echo, that's why all the prisoners have been getting released.
Oh, because
AI.
Oh.
They couldn't program an AI to read a basic fucking spreadsheet correctly.
I'm gonna
These are the
fucking-
same people that are asking us to trust them to give them all of our personal data and put it into a government-held fucking like database. They can't program an AI to read a fucking spreadsheet, but they want us to trust them to build an AI to deal with all of our personal data.
Like, one story they're using for the idea is is a corrupt juror who admitted that he let a guy go who's obviously guilty. Said he'll do it again.
Oh, God, fuck's sake. Fuck
Okay.
off.
The problem is, though,
And
what's worse about it, like, it's more like context of like corruption in the court, right? There's been more cases of corrupt judges and prosecutors than has been of corrupt jurors.
yes, there has.
A single corrupt juror messed with an entire
Ever more.
case, right? Is one of those like Law and Order myths, Law and Order TV show. It's very hard for
Yeah,
like,
you
a
need-
corrupt juror to really do anything in a case.
Yeah, like you'd need like half the fucking jury bench to be corrupt to really get anywhere.
Yeah. It's much easier to pay the judge off or pay the prosecutor off. You know? So it's... I don't know where he gets his ideas from, to be honest.
Crack cocaine.
I'm pretty sure it's reading like 1984, the Marxist Manifesto, Stalin's Guide to How
No.
to Rule a Country.
Oh, I know what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is, right? I bet you. See if they check his browser history. I bet you any motherfucking money, right? This motherfucker's got a Chat GPT account.
Oh, God.
Right? I bet that's what it is. I bet he's genuinely booting up Chat GPT and going, give
Going
an
what?
insert governmental role here to do.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you any fucking money. Bet you any money. That's why it's so shit. Chat GPT told him to do it.
Probably, I watched a little bit of a speech earlier on. One of the speeches said, he said he's basically going to turn the British justice system and find the way a military tribunal works.
Oh, fuck all the way off.
And like someone points out in the comments, even military tribunals have a fucking jury.
Yeah.
Like, even if your ass gets court-martialed for treason, you still get a jury.
And what's worse is, right, the jury in the military tribunal are allowed to use their specialty to determine your guilt or not.
Yes. Whereas a civilian one isn't for some fucking reason.
Yeah. Because you have to be convicted under layman's ideology. Second theory,
Which is just fucking retarded.
second theory, like, where this
Yeah.
way it reads out, quote, a jury of my peers. Right?
Yes.
That would technically mean, like, where it works, there's a few people have tried this one. It hasn't worked, but technically what it does mean is, say you've got an IQ of like 125 or 150. The jury
Yes.
will be made up of people with an IQ similar to yours. Or
Yes.
higher.
Neat.
You know? Or if you're a redneck with an IQ of 80.
The rest of the jury should be a bunch of fucking cousin fucker rednecks with an IQ at 6.
Yeah. You know? Luckily that hasn't really stood up with Cooks. A few
It should.
rights centers have tried that one. There's a few of the sovereign citizens tried that one as well with their cases, and they kind of
God, fuck.
I claim that they.
I said, I argue that is how that should fucking work. It says a jury of my peers. This motherfucker got triple my IQ. He's not my peer. No, and anyone incidentally, right, that has a noble title should be disqualified unless the man on trial has a noble title.
Usually,
Lord Lambton should not be on the jury bench if I'm going to jail. He ain't my
That'd
peer. He owns my house.
that'd be funny if he was.
no, beauty of the nobles in England are banned from jury trial. Because that undue influence.
Good. Because that would be some bullshit.
Although any
The
lord,
man that owns my city should not be on the jury if I'm going to jail.
although there is a weird law in English and British law still exists, whereas the law of the land can theoretically act as judge.
Huh.
That's also some bullshit. Like, what if I'm on trial for poaching, like, his favourite pheasant? He shouldn't be able to hop in and go, I'm the judge now, because my ass going to the executioner's chamber.
I sentence you to 1,000 years of plucking my weeds.
I sentence you to 1,000 years of testicular torsion. No, my lord, please, my lord. Please have mercy, my lord. Alms for the poor, my lord.
I sentence
Please,
you
my
to
lord,
for every
I
drink you
flick
drink
my
must be
nose.
lukewarm.
Oh, my lord, please have mercy. Please, my sister is blind and my nephew is dying of the lumbago, my lord. Please, please have mercy on a
You don't
poor
have a
old
sister.
blind beggar.
Next story, which should have more than it does, is the floods in Tunbridge Wells have sort of been fixed and restored water, but they claim the water is still not safe to drink.
Where the fuck's Tunbridge Wells?
It's Midlands.
Oh, I don't care.
Well,
then.
it's turned out to Midlands Lake at the moment because it's 10 feet underwater.
What is this I'm seeing in the with the fundamental police failure at Hillsborough? Yeah. What
Hillsborough.
happened? What happened there?
Hang on. Vegas, do you know what the Hillsborough disaster was, may I ask?
If I remember, was that the one where there was a football stadium that caught fire?
Yes, and thousands of people
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, because there's the famous like news clip of the guy on fire running out into the pitch.
Yeah, and the police crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, for
Yeah.
sake of American friends in Echo, Hillsborough disaster was basically a football match that happened in the 80s, where they crowded all of the oppositional team into a very small box at the stadium stand and stopped fighting. A fire started out, and basically most of the people died from being crushed, burnt to death, smoke inhalation. What's worse, the police kept the gates closed, thinking they were just riding on, and it was massive loss of life at a football event. I think it was the biggest loss of life at a sporting event.
Yes.
Worldwide.
Well, the biggest one in Britain.
No, worldwide, I don't think it is, actually.
No, because there's a couple of Chinese, I believe, football matches as well, and I think 2 American football matches off the top of my head that beat it out, but like only by like 20 deaths.
None that I've heard of, like with at least with American football, like where there's been an incident like that. I could be.
I don't think there were fires, but I something in the back of my head is telling me there was an American football match. It might have been at the college level. It might have been higher. I don't remember. I remember. I want to say it was like the 1990s or something. Where I want to say there was like a bombing or like a fucking like a grenade. Something went bang at a football match in America.
The only thing I can really think of is there was a baseball game at one point where they did there was like a 5 cents beer night, and that turned into like a 2,000 man brawl. That a bunch of people got the shit beaten out of them. I don't really think anyone died.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I don't think anyone died, and if they did it, well, I don't think there were a lot of people. But no, I remember there being some American sports event. I want to say it was American football, where like a guy brought bombs or grenades or something, and like 2,000 cunts were just wiped the fuck out.
I don't. Well, at least I know.
There is a good chance I just fucking dreamt it up, in fairness, but
I gotta take a piss.
97 people died, 100 more were injured, countless people were affected. It was the worst in British sporting history, apparently.
yeah, cause was it 89? Does that say?
97 people died.
No, the year, dickhead, the year. What is it? The BBC timeline there has the
89.
date, but I can't tell if that says 89 or
89.
69. 1989.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think my mum was a teenager when it happened.
Sheffield versus Liverpool.
Yeah, because wasn't Hillsborough, was that Sheffield's?
Yeah, Sheffield Stadium,
home
and there
ground?
was Liverpool fans, the whole crowd.
Yeah.
What was it?
Because they still have a memorial for it at Liverpool Football Ground.
Yes,
Show what did you say it was?
It was Sheffield versus Liverpool was the teams playing at the Hillsborough event, and it was the supporters of the Liverpool football team that were corralled in because it was Sheffield's home field.
766 injuries. It was 97 fatalities and 766 injuries. From critical to severe. Even the problem with that video gets played when I did my back when I did my my health and safety certificates and all that.
Yeah,
they play that.
Yeah,
video.
it gets played as like this is why health and safety is fucking important.
Yeah.
Even to this day, I've seen that video countless times. It still makes me queasy watching it.
Because when I did my first aid certificate, part of the first aid course I did was supposed to be on health and safety, and the guy running it was gonna play the footage, and like we had to stop him and be like,
Yeah.
no, like half of the people in this room were alive when it happened and watched it live. You don't gotta play that shit.
Oh,
Like there's people in this room that ain't fully processed that trauma, buddy. Please don't.
I was 3 years old when it happened. Oddly enough.
I hadn't been born yet.
But did you watch it? You didn't watch it live when it happened, did you? Or at least
Uh,
Well, if he did, he wouldn't know because he wasn't cognizant and aware at free. Echo.
No,
I was
No
gonna
one
say,
was cognizant and aware at free.
I know about it from when my dad was doing electronics at the time, I think. TV and radio stuff. No, maybe robotics. He got it was part of one of his briefings he was doing at university. On it about the disaster happening, and they said during all the 90s there was a few inquiries about it. Then they stopped. Now this is the inquiry that started back in 2019 to finally find
Yes.
out who's really at fault for it. Was the fans? Was the police? Was the grounds? And basically, they.
I mean, I've looked into the Hillsborough incident like before, like just out of inquisitive
Hey.
curiosity.
Hey,
What the fuck's he barking at?
door closed outside.
Ah. Yeah, so I've looked into the Hillsborough incident like before, and to my understanding of things, of like what happened, was essentially there was a guy in the stands
Enough.
who was smoking I believe he was smoking a cigarette, and he went to put the cigarette out, and it basically slipped between the floorboards of the stand.
Yes.
Underneath said floorboards was basically what can only be described as a mountain of fucking trash and debris, which is what caught fire. Now,
Yeah.
but essentially, my point is I like obviously a little bit I blame that guy, but also at the time smoking in a public place was very acceptable. It was fine,
yeah.
and like he had no way of knowing that like that was that big of a fire hazard. Like he had no way of knowing all that fucking flammable shit was under there.
The main
So I
problem-
don't blame him too much.
The main part of this inquiry was the police's response, because what I keep saying is
Yeah.
the police response because the police got a report of like there may be some violence at the stadium.
Yes.
So their initial response was crowd, 4,000 people into a seating space only designed to take 200 people. And
Yes.
they fully fenced it up, drove the fence posts straight down, so they couldn't be toppled over very easily. And when the fire broke out, the police didn't believe what was going on, thought the fans had been a bit leery, and kept the gates shut. And even when they realised the fire, instead of pulling the gates fully wide, they only partially opened one of the gates to try and funnel people out in an orderly manner.
Yeah.
Like people like jumping off the stands, jumping over the fences, dropping 70 feet down to the pitch and breaking legs and stuff.
Oh.
And all that. You
Yeah,
know?
because for me, I partially also I blame the police a lot for it because their response was woefully inappropriate from start to finish. I also a little bit blame the grounds because like, how fuck you gonna let like such a massive pile of debris and shit build up under a stand, but it becomes that much of a fire risk? Like the ground owners have to take a bit of the responsibility there for just fucking just maintenance failure.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is, this is for
I love the fact that when you Google Hillsborough, it's the first thing that comes up is the fucking disaster.
What I'm going to do is I'm not going to show it on the stream itself because that'll get us fucking
Yeah.
shot.
We'll get slapped.
We'll get slapped, but
We'll get hit with hammers, is what we'll get.
yeah, there'll be a lot of things on it. See if I can find a.
So I wonder if we'll be able to find the broadcast footage that shows like the man on fire, the guy that ran out onto the pitch like while still fucking just burning.
I'll try this one first.
It was like
'Cause there's
any
a
build-up to a
decent
big
chance.
game. At 2:24, Liverpool fans are seen making the journey by foot from the station to the stadium. Kick-offs in half an hour, and people are tightly packed at the turnstile entrance to the Lettings Lane terrace. CCTV footage, which was being monitored by police that day, shows how the crowd outside was growing by the minute.
Yeah, so that's the crowd there, and they've severely restricted how many seats they can have. but still sold
Yeah,
all
I mean,
tickets.
Yeah, that's the crowd while they're still outside.
Yeah.
Just for your context there, Echo. That's before they got into the stadium.
Inside, the two centre pens of the terrace were packed, but people were in good spirits. The people were in good spirits.
So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's what the crowd looked like inside the stadium.
Oh,
That's a steel barricade they erected up, which was bolted straight to the subframe of the actual stadium itself. There was a temporary structure. They literally bolted like solid steel railings, and at the top here, they basically let the mesh spiked, so they couldn't climb over easily.
I mean, have they had issues with that before?
For violence, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's understandable, kind of. Then, if they did that.
It is in a way, it isn't in a way. It was an overreaction to the problem.
Yeah, this is like at the time, yes, but at the location, no. Like Liverpool fans, like even back then, were known to be fairly chill. They had their odd riot here and there, but they were relatively calm. And Sheffield is and was at the time one of the nicest football teams going.
Probably got is
Like they have really friendly fans.
is each football team in this country has what's called the hooligan squads, which
Oh,
go
yeah.
fights. Like in Newcastle, where we live, we've got Strawberry. That's
Yeah.
an old pub. That's an old pub not far from the stadium, and that's where the hooligans gather there. They purposely go to the away matches to have a fight or invite
It's
others
the-
to have a fight with them.
It's their fucking staging ground.
Yeah, no, legitimately, yeah.
Most football teams have one, and what usually happens is they go off in a corner somewhere else, beat the living shit out of each other, and then either come back to watch the match or they do it after the match is already over. Get the grudges out. It's ridiculous. Don't get it wrong. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
So fucking, I was like, you like.
You want
Like-
to get
like-
the idea
like-
about the film called Football Factory? Watch that. You get the idea.
Oh yeah. I'd or just like look up footage from Glasgow on Old Firm Day. Because for anyone that doesn't know, right? Because I know I've talked about this before on the channel, but I'm going to speak about it again because it's kind of interesting. Like with Old Firm, right? Old Firm is like the name given to the couple of days out of the year on the calendar where the two Glasgow football teams, Rangers and Celtic, have a match with each other. Because approximately all of both teams' fans are football fucking hooligans.
Oh, no.
Because the two teams, kind of discreetly and secretly, basically represent two different religions in Scotland. You've got Rangers who represent the Protestants, and then you have Celtic who represents the Catholics. And the two do not fucking like each other. So when basically like across Scotland, like if you get asked, "Oh, what team do you support?" That's not what they're asking you. They're asking you what religion you are discreetly. It's like living in fucking Ireland. And if you say the wrong team to the wrong guy, you're getting stabbed.
You know how bad is Echo for over here like, with football hooliganry? And I remember when we were doing a school trip.
Yeah.
I'd go from Newcastle to Sunderland. Now, the town I live in is mostly Newcastle supporters. And we're going to another town, Sunderland, which is our naval, to the seaside town, which is both technically historically older than Newcastle is as a city.
Yeah.
Now, we were specifically told not to wear, we could never wear football strips representing Newcastle while going to Sunderland. Because the previous year,
you have the shit beaten out of you.
hang on, the previous year, our school did that, and the bus got dismantled by the Sunderland Sporting Team School.
Sunderland football fans dismantled a fucking bus because one child on it was wearing a Newcastle top. That's how fucking seriously this country takes their football.
Yeah. And I say, stadiums have been levelled because of these riots at times.
Like in my own family, like we have to like schedule fucking family events very carefully because there are cousins that fucking hate each other because they support different football teams. Like there's one cousin we don't invite to family get-togethers because he's a Man City fan and is really fucking extra about being a Man City supporter. To the point where he will and has started fistfights with family members who support Man United, Liverpool, and or I think the
He's died there for a second.
Oh, good work, Agent 47. Proceed to the extraction zone.
Here we back.
Like, I like there are some like wild football fans over here, but like we don't get that bad. Like, sure, somebody gets shot over it. Not somebody. Normally, like a TV gets shot over football now and then.
Give me an
But,
idea.
Yeah, no, we have fist fights.
Give me an idea, right? You know,
Like,
you know the
like
hero
I
graph,
remember.
red versus blue.
Oh fuck yeah! I fucking love red versus blue.
Right, that all started because red versus blue is actually a term for Liverpool and Everton supporters.
Yes,
That's funny.
like it's a British football like thing.
I
It's
remember-
like
Not
red,
funny.
it's like Old Firm, like red versus blue is Everton and
Right.
Liverpool.
Both these teams live in the same goddamn city. Right? And what's worse about it is the city is divided on these two lines of Everton versus Everton and Liverpool teams.
Yeah.
To the point where on one side of the line, you cannot have anything red over there.
No.
They made
It's
specially
the
blue
same in
ketchup.
Manchester as well, though.
Yeah, Manchester City and Manchester United.
Like the city itself, like there's literally a border line goes clean through the fucking city. Where on this side it's blue, on the other side it's red.
To the point where if you try and get social housing or council housing, you have to tell them if you're Everton or Liverpool supporters, they'll put you in the right fucking district. So you don't get fucking murdered.
Like, I think the worst thing I've heard of a football fan the worst thing I've heard of like with football over here is obviously like the New York Jets team like fans they like to climb light posts and they sometimes steal the goalposts off the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off
The
the
worst
field.
one we had?
but besides that, like the worst over here is like somebody shooting their TV over fucking football.
Right. Give me
I've
an idea.
seen it happen many a times where the guy's team loses, pulls out a gun, fucking just unloads into the TV.
Yeah, okay, give me an idea. Imagine that. Now imagine your team loses and your supporting team removes the city from the map.
Yeah, no, we've had cities damn near wiped off the map.
Oh
Over football
god!
matches, 'cause there's been
What?
that bad of a riot that half the city burned down
Trains
Why?
honest God, trains
because
being
that team
derailed,
lost. That's why.
Cars being stripped bare, flipped over, businesses completely destroyed. The stadium itself got leveled. in one of them.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times actually. That the actual stadium got dismantled by the fans because fuck you.
Jesus Christ!
You know the thing is, like, it makes me respect it a little bit though, right? It's like see like when like a team loses so badly that the stadium gets dismantled by the fans, right? It's never an away game. They never dismantle the winning team's stadium. They only do it if their team lost at home. Then they dismantle the stadium because fuck you, you lost so fucking bad. You don't deserve a home stadium.
Yeah, y'all need to fucking like chill the fuck down. Like y'all need to like calm down a bit.
Echo, there's been
Like,
divorce cases in this country over the fact that a man's wife supported a different football team than he did.
This is the thing, is our country would calm down. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to go to the firing range and unload 352 rounds of 5.56 into a paper target. So football hooliganism is pretty much the only outlet most of our country has for just our boiling rage. It's football hooliganism or terrorism. There's no middle ground.
Both of them generally cross over. Because that Irish,
Speaking-
one Irish game, one Irish match between England and Ireland back in the 80s. That was-
Yeah, we don't
That was smashing.
we don't talk about that one. That's up there with every time England and Argentina's had a football game. We just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's a reason that doesn't get hosted in England anymore. It never
Okay,
goes well.
I gotta hear that story. Like what happened?
Okay, so basically, you know, like with the FIFA World Cup, right? Like
Yeah.
basically, like you do like the qualifying games, and so like says like England v Germany. England might go
Yeah.
to Germany, or in the German team might come to England, and they do a game. Yeah, if it's England versus Argentina, what they do is they contact a different country that's neutral in the issue,
Because
and
the
they
Falcons
arrange
were-
to borrow one of their football pitches for the match. Because if the England
Right.
team goes to Argentina, they're not coming home. Well, they're not coming home alive. And if the Argentinian team goes to England, they don't think they'll come home alive.
Are they correct in that assumption?
No, we don't give a shit.
Weirdly, no, because we don't care about that conflict anywhere near as much as Argentina does.
That entire
So what?
Honestly,
what
skill
FIFA have
issue.
to do
Honestly,
is they
skill
have
issue
to
on the
arrange.
Argentinians part. They should have won the war.
Yeah, like what the like FIFA has to do is they have to basically arrange a neutral country at about the halfway mark to host the match, and it's usually Spain.
honestly,
Also, hold on. Real quick, Fat Minty. I don't know if either of you have seen that article about the British dude that was over in America on holiday. He took a picture of himself with a shotgun, posted it when he was here in America. Yeah, and then got fucking arrested for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of said story, but I've not looked into it yet. So
it's fucking bullshit that happens.
Right, give me an idea.
this,
Right?
I would comment and agree, but again, I don't know the context of the case, so there is always a chance that it's been horribly misrepresented and he was arrested for either something unrelated or something stupid. Like perhaps he's like a convicted felon, and like when you're a convicted felon in Britain, you're not allowed to hold a gun, even if you're in another goddamn country.
Yes.
Like which would still violate his parole bonds.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the Argentine thing. Is in England we call the Second Falkland War the 15-minute war.
Yes.
Because that's exactly how long it took us to wipe out the Argentinian Navy.
Yes.
Yeah, again, skill issue. They should have just been better.
Well, no, it's simple fact is the Argentinian Navy were old World War II ships, and we took the modern 80 ships in and just dismantled them entirely.
It was a little bit sad.
Yeah, it wasn't even. But I would say it was bullying the weak, but went beyond bullying the weak. To be honest.
It was closer to bullying the invalid.
Yeah. What's worse about the whole conflict is, if Argentina waited 6 months, we were going to hand the Falklands back anyway.
Yeah, we were in the process of negotiating to just sell them the Falkland Islands back. It's like we didn't have a use for them, really. And then Argentina tried to do it early and come and invade it, and we went, oh, no, good sir, no. How about we are the British Army and we're here to dismantle your boats.
Back in control. Force them to
Yeah,
surrender.
the entire war lasted 19 days.
Yeah.
And we were being slaughtered.
And they're still frumpy about it?
Very frumpy.
Yes. Very frumpy.
We sank their brand new flagship in less than 12 minutes.
Said flagship, for the record, had been in service about 2 months before we touched it.
You gave it a right proper diddling.
We gave it a very thorough touching. It was touched, and then it touched the bottom of the ocean, and then Argentina got very upset.
It's joined the fleet of shitty submarines, like the Yamato and the
was
Bismarck.
2 torpedoes.
Oh yeah.
2 torpedoes and one, I think it was a 120 round shell. Hit it.
Nice.
It wasn't even that bad.
Just to put it into context for you a little bit, Echo, about how fucking pissy Argentina is about the Falklands War, right? See if you live in Britain and you plan on going on holiday to Argentina. You will receive a letter from the British consulate advising that you change your mind and giving you a list of shit you should not do in Britain, including but not limited to telling anyone you're British.
And if you plan going...
It is the only country in the world where the British government informs you that for your own safety, you should not mention that you are British.
And particularly,
Do you have any idea how dangerous a place gotta be for British people to not want to admit they're British?
Especially in the southern tip of Argentina, close to the Falklands Island. They're really salty down there. That's where most of the veterans live from that war.
Yes. Well, what's left of those veterans, because not a lot of them got off the boats in time.
But if you want to see how bad it is, look at the Top Gear Argentina special.
No, you showed me that.
Yeah.
You showed me that. And
Yeah, that was them driving cars, and they mistook a number plate, thinking it was a dig at the Falklands War, when it had nothing to do with it. It was just what the car came
Yeah.
with, what they bought in South America. They didn't give a shit.
So the Argentinians have zero chill towards the British, and we feel incredibly neutral about them. Honestly, it's we basically did the war and went, right, well that's sorted out. We'll just continue with our day And meanwhile, Argentina was in the corner just frothing at the fucking mouth about it, and still are for some reason. I don't fully understand why there's still so much tension about it. Like, you gave it a go, lads, and you fucked it up a little bit. Like, it happens to the best of us. You know, like the Germans did the same thing, and they're not still mad. Like, they got over it.
Didn't one of the three admirals put in his diary, the ship's diary, it was a good training exercise?
Yes. One of our admirals did write that, yes.
He thought it was a training exercise, not an actual war.
do you know what my favorite thing from the Falklands War is? Like when it comes to quotes from the Falklands War, my favorite one, right? My favorite one comes from the diary of a special forces operative that had gotten basically accidentally got caught up in the war. Because he was I think he'd been deployed to the Falklands for he was there for a training mission. He was just there basically doing paperwork and shit because spec ops. When the invasion happened, and he wrote in his diary, and I quote, "So the Argentinians appear to have arrived to have a bit of a scrap. Full stop. I suppose I'm going to have to go outside now and show them why that's a bad idea." Flick to the next page 4 days later. "So I ran into a couple of Argentinian survivors from the boats on the beach. They're not survivors anymore."
Yeah.
Followed by frankly, the greatest line in human history of, "They may not be survivors anymore, but they weren't survivors for very long either. Full stop." The next page is 6 weeks later in Saudi Arabia. That was all that man wrote about that war was, "The Argentinians are here. I found some Argentinians. They're dead now." Anyway, so I'm in Saudi Arabia.
The Argentinians
One of my favorite fucking things to have read in my life.
The Argentinians committed 80% of the entire military to this invasion.
And it took us 19 days to dismantle it with 4 boats and about 20 men.
Yeah, and they lost, I believe, 70% of that invasion force.
Yeah.
19 days.
My other favorite fact about the Falklands War is it was such a piss take of a war that the RAF didn't take it seriously at all. Because the RAF spent most of said war bullying penguins.
Yes, that's it.
Because where the RAF base is in the Falklands, just a little bit off of the shore, from where the base is, there's a little island called Penguin Island. There's a bunch of penguins on it. And basically it's like a conservation site. It's there's staff that go out on boats every couple hours to count the penguins, make sure they're healthy and shit. But what the RAF pilots figured out was said island was on the flight path to land. And if they basically started their descent early enough, they'd fly low enough that the penguins could hear and see the plane.
Yeah.
So the penguins would look up at the plane, see the plane flying overhead, and instead of doing what a human would do, look at the plane, oh, it's up, I'll turn around and follow it. The penguins keep trying to follow it with just their head. So they tilt back too far and fall over and get stuck on their back. Meaning, during the Falklands War, I think it was every 25 minutes, a boat of penguin counters had to leave the mainland of the Falklands and go out to Penguin Island to make sure none of the penguins had died, but also pick them back up off the ground and set them upright again. Because the penguins kept fucking falling over, trying to look at the pretty skybird flying a little too low overhead that was making a weird noise at them.
No. My favourite Falcons is unit deployed at the FOB. And it was the CEO of the FOB put down saying, "The Argentinians invaded. It is currently 12:10. Lunch has been served in 20 minutes. Get back a report. Lunch has been served on time."
Yeah. It was so little of a conflict, lunch wasn't even delayed. Just one more detail about the penguin, because this detail, I don't know if this is true, but I have heard from several sources that this might be true. Right? Is allegedly at the RAF base in the Falklands, in the I think is it the Air Brigadier's office? Oh, you can probably correct the guy that's in charge of an RAF base.
Yeah, the Air Brigadier.
Yeah, like Air Brigadier. In the Air Brigadier's office, there is allegedly a framed letter from I believe it's a joint letter from the Penguin Counters themselves, as well as the WWF, the World Wildlife Federation or Foundation, I think it's called. A joint letter from them asking the RAF to tell their pilots to begin their descent later so as to not fly too close to Penguin Island or alter their landing routes, because it is costing the WWF hundreds of thousands of pounds a week to pick up penguins because the RAF pilots are tipping them over.
No, that we're on about there. It's from the World Wildlife Foundation, and it's from the UN, because it's UN Research Institute.
I think it might be. I don't know if it's true that it is framed in the Air Brigadier's office in the Falkland Islands, but I've heard a rumor
I've heard of it as well.
from a lot of people that have been there that it's framed in that office, and it is apparently the Air Brigadier's prized fucking possession.
What's worse is what's coming about the jets is the C-113s.
Yes, they were.
Because what they do is they play Skittles with the penguins.
They do.
They don't knock them all over one shot. They come back round and do it again.
Yeah, they do.
And the official strike tally in the air hangar for like how many penguins knock over in a single run.
Well, allegedly, there's an official score tally.
Yeah.
No one has ever been able to officially confirm or deny if that tally exists. But again, there's a lot of rumors from a lot of very reliable that have served in the RAF that there's a tally score for it. Which means at some point, if they're keeping track of that, at some point someone for the RAF has gone out to that island or surveyed it from a plane and counted the penguins so they can keep track of what the maximum score is.
What I've heard is
who got the high score?
Is what they do is they wait for the phone call from the researchers before to complain about how many penguins they had to pick up.
Because that's the beautiful thing is this didn't stop after the Falklands War because we still have an RAF base there, so they still do it.
Wait, to this day they're still doing it?
Yes. To this day, there are still RAF pilots in the Falklands bullying those poor fucking penguins. Like 16 penguin generations later, they're still being terrorized by the great sky dragons.
Even worse, right, Echo, you're laughing, right? Is these are emperor penguins, so they're quite heavy. You know, 4 foot.
And also quite fucking intelligent as well. meaning there is a good chance, and in our own lifetime, we might well live long enough to see the penguin nation gain sentience and discover that in their society, specifically in the Falkland region, there is a generational passed down story of metallic dragons bullying. And it will be the British's fault, as per always.
Yeah, the rising penguin
As
empire.
per usual, the British have violated the whatever the fuck it's called in Star Trek and influenced an alien population. What's it called again? The thing we can't fuck with the alien.
Prime Directive.
Wait, so they're really intelligent.
The Prime Directive, that's the one.
Wait, so you said they're fairly intelligent, yet they still turn to like watches.
So it's an instinct of the species to do it, does it? All birds do it actually. If you catch them right, when they look up, they don't turn around. They just keep going until they fall over.
Because funny. Emperor penguins are so fucking heavy, they can't right themselves if they fall on their back. So that person has to go out and pick them fucking up.
The fucking penguin rescue squad is
legitimately it's a penguin rescue squad with fucking ropes and harnesses and shit. I have to go out and fucking hoist emperor penguins back off their back.
And you also told like these penguin groups can be thousands of birds. So imagine a new guy at that research station, like, Congratulations, you're on Penguin Lift Duty. What's that? Hang on. You're gonna find
Basically,
out.
mate, the RAF has been bullying the penguins again, and half of the island's on its fucking back. We need someone to go out there and lift these 200-pound birds off the fucking ground. Sir, I can only bench press 105. Don't worry, Jenkins is going to go with you. Sir, he can only bench 20. Figure it out, son. Figure it out.
We have special devices passed around
Pick up
snowmobiles
those
now to help
bastard
lift them.
birds.
I was thinking of special harness now to help lift the damn things up. Well, just to
they
do
got
it.
They got special harnesses and special lifting belts so they don't put their backs out trying to lift the fucking birds.
And the protocol now they've now done is they basically roll them over to the stomach so they get themselves up.
They
So the
do,
backs.
yeah.
That's fat to try and lift up.
That's the protocol if there is space to roll the penguin. If there is not space, they
Yeah.
have to lift the penguin manually.
Manual lifting.
They have to manually lift the penguin off of their fucking back
Now the thing is that's
on this
bad.
fucking rocky, mossy, slippy as shit, penguin shit covered rock in the ocean. That they had to get a fucking lilo to get to. It's one of the most beautiful fucking things
Also, I could remember they do
on
this,
planet Earth.
they also do this during mating season as well.
Oh no!
So it's not uncommon for the penguin counters to go out and just find one penguin stuck on its back with another penguin riding it because it can't fucking understand that it can't shag it because it's stuck. Meaning quite often the penguin counters have to either break up technically a penguin rape or wait for the penguin rape to finish before picking up the poor raped penguin.
So it's gone.
Which means, on a technicality, by accident, the RAF has accidentally introduced rape kink and BDSM to the penguin community of the Falkland Islands.
I meant to put the pull bird back on its egg. That was my
I
first
wish
story.
we were making any of this up, but
My
this
first story from this
every
all, right?
part of this is true.
Was the
Penguin
accident of,
rape.
I don't know,
Penguin rape was not on my 2025.
I was even better. Because I can remember the incident, right, called the Penguin Cliff Massacre. When the Earth did it, the penguin was close to a cliff and fell off the cliff.
There was like 100 penguins just fucking swanton bombed off a fucking sea cliff because a plane flew a little too low over the cliff. And the penguins tried to look at the plane and fell fucking backwards off the fucking cliff.
There was a very stern little writ from the RAF pilots about that one.
Oh, yeah. They got a right fucking bollocking on that one.
No, wait, hold on. Does that mean the pilot that did that can put Penguin kill
He did,
on
yes.
the plane?
Technically, yes, he can, and I believe he did.
He did, yes. He put 7 on.
I know there's an A10 out there that has a that has a cow kill marker on it.
Did they tell the kill
Oh.
marker for a cow and a crocodile?
Yeah.
It's man, the fucking Falklands War is such a special thing to fucking research, man.
I was even better because this is a little fuck we give about the Falkland War. Is we took over experimental tanks to test how well they worked.
Yeah, we used the Falklands War as a testing ground for some experimental shit we didn't know would work or not. That's how low of a threat we considered Argentina during that war.
That's what we
For
tested.
context, for Argentina to get their ships to the Falklands takes like 4 hours. It takes us like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And we still considered them just not a threat whatsoever.
I believe the tested the first Challenger there, the second generation Duck.
Yeah.
That amphibious weird shit they tried to make land battleship that tested there that didn't work very well.
They didn't know, but
I believe they also tested that hover tank as well.
they did, yes, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
It broke after like an hour.
They also tested the first application of battle type hovercraft. That was interesting.
Oh.
But yeah, the Falklands War was a very special little war that we don't care about anymore.
Oh yeah.
But they still do very, very much.
I mean, I care a lot about it because it's a fucking beautiful historical event.
For the
full of just
Argentinians, it was the
shit,
greatest
but-
humiliation defeat in their history. For us, it was train exercise number 7.
Yeah, it really was. We gave so few fucks about that war.
A lot of soldiers believed it was train exercise.
Yeah. A good number of people there that day didn't realize it was a war.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when they go like this, you evacuate the local area of the civilians. No, the civilians stayed where they were. They didn't move.
Yeah, the civilians watched. Listen, do you know why I know as much as I do about the Falklands War, Echo?
Why?
My dad was in the Falklands War.
Oh,
I don't know. Mal might
My-
have been one.
My dad was there and witnessed the RAF bullying the Penguins. My dad was stood on the top deck of a British Navy ship and was stood there for what he described as several hours as RAF planes came and went from the base, and where the boat was stationed, he could see the Penguins clear as day and got to witness them trying to watch planes take off and land and fucking bin themselves onto their back. After a few minutes, he would then see a Lilo leave the mainland and fucking sail out to the ocean to start picking the penguins.
I've petitioned to try and put a permanent base on the island to save time travelling to pick the penguins up, which the UN denied. Saying that would influence the penguins too much. And like the people saying, and the fucking metal things flying around
The
them all over.
Yeah, the metal dragon isn't influencing their culture.
What's worse is
Because that's not going to come back to bite our species in the ass in a couple hundred years when these fuckers
Yeah.
evolve.
Oh, it's worse.
yeah,
like,
when the penguins finally decide to fucking revolt,
even worse.
they're gonna destroy. They're gonna destroy the UK.
It's even worse now, right? 'Cause I got a report from last year. Is that the
Oh,
RAF,
no.
the Falklands RAF base is testing out the new next generation drones.
Oh, no!
They're gonna be.
So it's just Skynet
God,
out
the
doing this now.
Dear God, the penguins are going to gain a myth about a wyvern now as well as the dragon. No!
No. The RAF base just starts. The drone.
'Cause
So
the
all
testing-
I'm saying, right, is if we wake up tomorrow and a fucking sword winds up on fucking Penguin Island lodged into a rock, we know we got to start worrying about the penguin. We know we've got to get some King Arthur shit going on that fucking island.
Because I know the
oh.
current testing over there is the Mark 7 Predator and the Mark 2 Stingray drones.
This is the thing I'm waiting on desperately. Is I'm waiting for the day it comes out in the news that a penguin on the Falklands has built a spear and javelined a fucking drone out of the sky.
My people, I
I'm
am
waiting
taking
on that
down
to hit the
the
news.
steel wyvern. We don't take its innards and build ourselves up.
I'm waiting for that to hit the news.
I clicked
and
the
just,
wrong,
like,
button.
footage from a drone flying over Penguin Island as a penguin picks up a fucking stick and just eyeballs that bitch and fucking javelins a goddamn drone out of the air. I'm waiting on that hitting the That's the thing that's keeping me alive, is the knowledge that one day the penguins will evolve to make tools. And I might get to see on the news that a penguin javelins are fucking going out of the air.
Move back onto the Hillsborough.
That's what's keeping me alive, bro.
Back onto Hillsborough. So,
No, I want to keep talking about the penguin bullying.
We're back into Hillsborough. So where were we? Yeah, this is the stadium. People at home can't say this because again YouTube will
Yeah, we
fucking
will get diddled.
fist my ass for it.
We will get horrendously diddled. Yeah.
Brits.
I don't know why. I thought you were going to say we'll get Harambe.
But at 2:40, the first real sign that things were going badly
We're
wrong,
gonna get
with a young boy lifted clear from the crush. Superintendent Roger Marshall, who was a police officer in charge outside the ground, is clearly worried. He later said he feared fatalities could occur.
By the way, the fight hasn't happened yet.
Hmm.
Right.
Like, the players are not on the pitch yet. They ain't even done the national anthem and nothing.
So that big crowd, by the way, see that blue marker there? That's the entire Liverpool fan base there, rammed into there, packed so tightly they couldn't even sit down. Remove the seats.
And if I remember rightly, at the corner on the right there, where the kind of sphericalness happens, I believe it's over there is where the fire breaks out. If I recall,
I think the centre here. It breaks
it
out.
could be. I remember it being at the corner because I remember seeing the after photos where like the corner bit was just fucking annihilated.
Point it out to me again. Where the fire broke out.
I believe it's up.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Fat T thinks it's there. I think it's over there.
Now, bear in mind, right, just for context, this entire area that's cordoned off would sit about 500 to 1,000 people max. There's 4,000 rammed in there. In that one section. The rest of these are the other supporters.
Sheffield's.
Sheffield supporters. So you see how packed, densely packed it is in there. Compared to like the side here and like, over here.
Inside, everyone was heading to the jammed centre pens, despite there being plenty of room in the pens at either end of the terrace.
Oh yeah, the jam in the middle point.
2:52, with the crowds
There we are.
building and kick-off drawing closer, the police made the decision to open the exit gate. Over the course of 5 minutes, 2,000 fans streamed through, with most of them heading straight to the centre pens.
Yeah, it's even less than space then.
And the match is on with Liverpool in red playing from...
Just a couple of minutes into the game, it became clear something was wrong behind the Liverpool goal. It seems initially police thought it was a pitch invasion. But soon people were collapsing on both sides of the fence. At 6
By the way, just to prove the thing, this whole thing was videotaped, was transmitted live on TV.
It was a live broadcast on air.
minutes past 3, police ordered the players off the pitch. But it still seemed they hadn't grasped the scale of the tragedy unfolding before their eyes.
Is it like on here? Is it stuttering a little bit on your end too, Scotty, or is it just me?
What?
Is the video stuttering a little bit on your end, or is it just me?
So basically, it is doing that, but the reason it's doing that, Echo, is because this shit is a live broadcast from 1989. They hadn't invented 4K or 60 FPS yet. This bitch running at 22 FPS, as was the standard at the time.
Yeah.
This bitch ain't even in 720p. This just 10p. That's why.
This is a digital thing of the videotape, which has been rewatched and watched thousands of times, trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Because at this stage, right, the police thought that they're trying to push people back over the fence.
Yeah.
Because again, the police thought it was just a pitch invasion or a riot. No, it wasn't.
I mean, here the steel's bending as we're trying to push through it.
This face, just look at the face on the guy right there.
It wasn't
That should
until
tell you
12
that
minutes
something
past
is fucking
3
wrong.
that the first medic,
Right,
a
that man
St.
is
John's ambulance
shell-shocked.
volunteer, climbs over the fence onto the terrace. By then, people had already died or were dying. At the back and front of the pen, supporters were trampled in the desperation. Others tried to get out however they could. Then, at 16 minutes past 3, the first ambulance arrived pitchside. But that was already too late for 96
Okay, they don't have
fans.
Here's what I'm going to do in the background. I'm going to pull up Google. I'm going to see if I can find the Burning Man footage. Because it's a little bit of a rite of passage if we're going to talk about the Hillsborough incident. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the footage I'm on about, Fat Man,
Yes.
of the Burning Man. Like, Echo, I know you definitely. I saw it many fucking years ago, and it's tattooed into my brain cells. Because me and my mum were talking about it, weirdly enough, a few years ago. She was a teenager when, so she saw it happen live on air. Excuse me. And she was talking about the Burning Man at Hillsborough. And I'd said to her, I was like, I've never heard of this. So she pulled it up for me, so I could see it for myself. And like, it's genuinely, and I've seen some shit, Echo. Genuinely one of the most harrowing pieces of footage I've ever seen.
I've seen it.
You know, that should tell you a little something.
Oh.
It was not in the forest.
Why have you muted it?
Because I don't need this. I'm not looking for the thingy.
Been sold. away from Nottingham Forest fans arriving from the south. This also means the Liverpool supporters will all have to pass through one entrance, Leppings Lane. 10,000 Liverpool supporters have tickets for the standing terraces. They will have to enter through just 7 turnstiles. By 2 p.m, a little over 2,000 have done so, meaning 8,000 are still to come in the hour before kick-off. After passing through the turnstiles, many fans go straight down the tunnel leading into the central pens behind the goal, pens 3 and 4. By 2:15, a crowd is starting to build outside the stadium. It increases rapidly over the next 15 minutes. Flow through the turnstiles is steady but slow. Inside, a loudspeaker message asks people on the terrace to move forwards and spread along sideways, but high fences divide the pens and gates between them are at the back, so the more full the pens become, the harder it is to switch. In the police control box, the man in charge of the match, Chief Superintendent David Duckenfield, and another officer discuss whether to delay the kick-off to give people more time to get into the ground. They decide against. Outside, supporters are pressing into the turnstiles and alongside a large exit gate called Gate C.
Fuck.
By 2:45,
I thought I found it. No, they edited it. No, I thought I found it. They
meaning
fucking
there are
edited
still
it out
more
of the
than
one.
4,000 fans with tickets for the terraces outside the ground. Thousands are now packed into the Leppings Lane bottleneck. Stationed outside, Superintendent Roger Marshall makes several requests for permission to open the exit gates to relieve the pressure. Inside the ground, the central pens are filling up. Chief Superintendent Duckenfield gives the order and Gate C is open.
Oh my god, no, that's
More than
what it is.
2,000 fans enter,
What?
many head into the pack.
It's not the Hillsborough disaster I'm thinking of with the man on fire. That's why.
What is it?
It was the Bradford City disaster that I was thinking of.
All right.
A couple of years prior in 85, it was the Bradford City fire I'm thinking.
Oh,
That's what it was. Yeah, because the Hillsborough incident was just a crushing, whereas Bradford
Yeah.
City was the one that caught fire. That's what the one it was. That's why.
I did Bradford City.
Bradford City. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it up now.
I've got it. 1985.
1985 Bradford City fire.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of, with the guy that runs out onto the pitch, like just fucking
In
a human cannon.
1985, the Bradford City fire shook the footballing world in one of the deadliest accidents to ever occur at a football ground,
God.
leaving an indelible mark on football fans across the globe. This
Just
video
for
uncovers
context,
the causes
like,
of the
because I don't
fire
know if this guy's
and
going to
the
mention it.
aftermath of the
This took
accident.
4 minutes to turn into a fire.
It did.
Like, because I was really confused because you mentioned a fire, and I was like, I was looking through all that.
Yeah,
and
no,
I was
like,
Yeah.
it's Bradford City I was thinking of, but no, for context, the footage you're seeing there, Echo, of like the flames being that bad,
I know Count
that was
Dankula has
4 minutes after the fire started.
Count Dankula has covered the Hillsborough
Hillsborough.
Yeah.
Hillsborough thing, and like I was struggling to remember the details, and yeah, it was just a crushing. It wasn't.
I've seen both.
Yeah,
of
it's-
these when I was at my house, the one, and both of them like just leave bad taste in your mouth
Yeah.
every time you see it.
But before we proceed further, this video contains some footage that some viewers may find disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised. Bradford City are a football team playing in the English Football League. The club play matches at Valley Parade, also known as the University of Bradford Stadium. The stadium was built in 1886, initially as the home for Manningham Rugby Football Club, but in 1903 the club changed codes from rugby football to association football and became known as Bradford City Football Club. In 1908, the famous architect Archibald Leach, who designed many football stadiums, was commissioned to
God, I
redevelop
found
the
it.
ground,
Oh,
and afterwards it remained
you found it?
largely unchanged until
Yep.
the fire. It included a main stand which seated
there's that
5,300
PTSD.
fans.
Hello.
The wooden stand was constructed on the
Then the
side
link
of
was
a
sent
hill.
and put in the
All the entrances to the stand
fuck off.
were at the rear.
Yeah, it'll go in
The
fuck
roof-
off cunts. Yep.
I'm
There
gonna
it
regret,
is.
I'm gonna regret looking at this, aren't I?
Yes.
This one, it takes cause it's like, it's not like all of the footage, but it's like a decent chunk of the incident. It's a little bit into it. is when you see it.
The fire in the stand on the far side of the ground.
It's about 40 seconds in.
That looks very nasty indeed. Well, these are
Is when you actually get to the guy.
Parade. It's supposed to be a day of celebration. One hopes the stand doesn't burn down. And the game has obviously had to stop. And the 2,500 people in that stand are panicking. They are frantic to get out. And these are disastrous scenes for the club. One can feel the heat. And that is a catastrophic sight for Bradford City Football Club. The whole stand is going up in flames. And that person there looks to be burning.
Here it
Look
comes.
at that. Oh,
there he is.
poor man. Oh, this is awful. The ambulance is beginning to arrive.
I don't know if you like spotted that. But notice how that man was not running.
Yeah, he was not. Yeah, that was kind of bothered me. That he was just kind of walking. He was just calmly walking.
Do you know why?
No, I don't.
That man was already dead.
Oh.
That was genuinely, that was muscle memory reaction kicking in after the moment of death. Because he was upright and moving when his brain shut the fuck down consciously, his subconscious basically took over the mission of, oh, well, I'm upright and moving, therefore I should be.
Yeah, it's
because the man's brain was already dead. That was that was the same thing you see of, you know, like sometimes when people die, they twitch.
Yeah.
That was his brain doing the exact same thing on a slightly larger scale.
Oh, I didn't even know that could happen.
Yeah, it's incredibly rare, but when it does, it's one of the most harrowing things you'll ever see.
The first time that the fans had an inkling that something was wrong was when people started encroaching onto the pitch. A small fire had started towards the rear of one end of the main stand.
It was because somebody dropped, like you said, somebody
dropped a cigarette and there was a massive
A police officer called on his radio for a fire extinguisher, as there were none available in the stand because they had previously been removed due to vandalism by fans. But his message was misheard and the fire engine was called instead. The fire.
I thought it was going to be because somebody beat a cunt to death with one.
No. Our football fans are violent, but they're not that bad. Even our football fans have lines. They're not really involved fucking with health and safety.
Matches and empty them all. And but by law, this should have been replaced. But
yeah. And this is exactly why.
Also, the sprinkler system was like malfunctioning as well at the same time.
Because you can actually see in the footage the sprinkler system attempt to deploy way the fuck too late. So you can just see a massive plume of steam fucking fly out of the roof of the
fire began to spread, catching the end of the stand.
If we're lucky, we'll get to see it. Yeah, there you go. All that white smoke on the left, that's steam from the sprinklers.
That highly flammable
That's
roof
how delayed
coupled
the sprinklers
with
were in
bituminous
kicking
roofing
in.
felt, which was a ticking time bomb. And the bomb was just about to go off. The fire spread rapidly along the roof of the stand. Spectators struggled to climb over walls at the front of the stand to get onto the pitch, and the fire kept on spreading. More and more spectators spilled onto the pitch, but some fans appeared oblivious to the tragedy that was unfolding in front of them. Still in celebratory mood, some fans danced in front of the TV cameras that were meant to be there to capture the celebrations, but instead were recording a disaster.
Bear in mind also, the exit to get out of the pitch was that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was that.
No.
I remember correctly from the report, temperatures exceeded 2,000 degrees C. It's about 4,000 Fahrenheit.
Yes, like you, even with like protective gear, from like a professional firefighter would have, you weren't getting through.
Yeah, that's harder. I think that's harder than like I could be wrong, but I think that's harder than like white phosphorus or napalm.
Oh God, no.
No, it's hard enough to melt steel, as you can see here.
Yeah, that's hot enough to melt steel down.
That's melted steel falling down. Like say, my forge at home, I can probably, if I put the right pump up to 2,000 degrees, which I'm now melting steel to liquid form.
Yeah. Like it's a
How hot
difficult
is, like,
temperature to hit.
How hot does like white phosphorus and
About 6,000.
how hot-
White phosphorus can hit 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Napalm's about
3, 4.
give or take.
Oh, so this was burning like about the like.
This was like a little bit shy of napalm.
Oh,
You know, this is like foundry. Like if you've ever worked in a foundry, this is the kind of heat you're looking at of the melting the steel from the vat.
ah,
That it, and give you an idea that it's hot enough to kill you instantly.
Yeah.
Really burn your lungs out. You breathe that kind of hot air in.
ooh, this is not a pleasant way to go.
It's not. No.
This is why, like with the Ford, we have to be very careful with our safety of what air we can breathe, because if you can't lung for that hot air, you burn your lungs out almost instantaneously.
Yeah,
You worry about that, bro? I just breathe those fumes in. I don't give a fuck. I smoke. I'm dying either way. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like either way, I'm getting lung cancer. I don't give a
That's
shit.
not the type of thing for the video we'll make. Okay.
Like either way, I'm getting lung cancer. I just breathe that shit in.
We're
I don't
trying
give
to
a
tell
fuck.
people. We're trying to tell people to be responsible. Okay,
Yeah, but at the same time, when you smoke and drink, you kind of pissing in the wind, didn't you? Really? Like,
Yeah, they say that's melted steel falling from the roof, from the support beams. You know those massive I-beams you see? That's what's melting there.
yeah.
That's
That's
in
it.
4 minutes.
Black plumes of noxious smoke billowed up above the ground that could be seen from miles around. Police tried valiantly to rescue people from the stand, including this officer whose hair caught fire. Debris rained down, and people escaping from the blaze collapsed onto the pitch in
By the
exhaustion.
way, he caught fire because of proximity to the heat.
Yeah. He didn't get hit by nothing. The air was that warm, it ignited his hair.
oh,
Just give you an idea of how fucking hot that is.
Yeah, that's
like
spontaneous fiber
the air
combustion.
around the fire is enough to set your hair on fire.
That's how they do most like volcanoes and lava flows. It lava itself doesn't set most things on fire to keep raw heat. Set dry shit in a flame.
Yeah.
Coming up to lava.
It took just 4 minutes for the whole stand to be engulfed in flames. Fans and police tried to help as many as they could, but were being beaten back by the heat and fire. One spectator emerged from the inferno covered in flames, and the
there
police
it
and
is.
fans
There he
tried
is.
desperately to put them out. Unfortunately, this poor man died later from his injuries. With the
Oh,
whole
so he-
stand now one
That's
massive
That's
fireball,
medically dead.
no
Oh,
further
like,
there's a
people
different-
were rescued
He was
from the
already medically
structure.
dead, but he wasn't legally dead yet.
Despite the best
Oh.
efforts
Basically,
of
his
the police,
internal
fans
organs
and
would have still
emergency
been
services,
vaguely functioning.
56 spectators lost their lives in the fire, and at least 265 were injured. Many of
Oh,
the fans tried to
come-
get
come
out
on.
of the turnstiles at the rear of the stand,
Come on, Discord.
but they were locked, and no
Work.
staff were available to open them. Due to the construction of the stand on a
Oh, whose
hillside,
Wi-Fi is dying? Is it mine or
the only
his?
official entrance
It's not mine. Mine's doing fine.
it's yours because it's still going fine on my end, so it's 100% yours.
There we go. There we go. There it is. There we go. Yeah, it was mine having a stroke. There we go. I'm good. I'm back. You have to run it back.
Despite
It's
the
fine.
best
Like,
effort-
No, it's
no, it's still like you've run it back.
Like I say, that's
Ah.
solid steel.
Yeah,
That's buckled and melted. out
and you
of
can see the
flame.
fire damage that's done.
So if we work with metal, from the blacksmith, I can see the blueprint on this post here. You can see the metal was catching fire itself.
Oh, I didn't realize. I mean, I guess metal can burn. That might.
Yeah, metal can be set on fire, but it's quite fucking difficult.
Yeah. You can,
I mean, you
Metal
think I know
doesn't
that
like
metal can be
being
set.
set on
Metal can
fire.
be set. Metal can be set on fire because War Thunder, but
that's that though.
And also, like the Twin Towers, but like
Oh, yeah.
The metal burns very to get together. What's called flat sparking flame, where the metal starts flaking off and catching and bursting in the air and fire. I've seen.
Oh.
You ever never see a sparkler go off?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, that.
Those are magnesium, which is still metal, but imagine that with steel, which isn't that easy combustible. You have to get temperatures really hot to do that, and that's what's happening here with that post there. And that, even though the wall is warped out of the shapes, and that's nuclear bricks. And that, to give an idea for people who want to buy so important these bricks is, All British bricks are solid clay bricks, which are very good at deflecting heat back into itself. A lot of our ovens are built out of it. A lot of foundries around here were built out of them, which could push heat very well and contain. So the fact that bricks were there basically turned a stand into an extra oven state.
Ooh.
Deflect heat back into itself.
But at the same time, it also probably helped save the rest of the stadium.
Yeah, because it contained the fire. Fire didn't go beyond the bricks.
Yeah.
Puts off the police.
Like, it definitely
fans,
saved
and
surrounding
developers.
buildings.
Yeah. Hey.
What the fuck is the dog barking at now?
I think some dog slammed trying to get outside.
Ah.
Right. Echo the dog. Realistically, right? You're 5 pounds of nothing. You're not going to defend anything. Okay?
Services. 56 spectators lost their lives in the fire, and at least 265 were injured. Many of the fans tried to get out of the turnstiles at the rear of the stand, but they were locked and no staff were available to open them. Due to the construction of the stand on a hillside, the only official entrance and exits were via the turnstiles at the rear of the stand. And it was in this area where the fire, heat and smoke was at its worst. It took some time for the fire brigade to bring the fire under control, and even more time for the heat to subside to start evaluating the extent of the tragedy. When the fire eventually subsided and the emergency services were able to move the debris, many bodies were found, charred beyond recognition. The layout of the stand also made it difficult for people to go forward onto the pitch. There was a 5-foot wall separating the seating in the stand from the lower terracing area, and another 5-foot advertising hoarding which separated the terrace from the football pitch. Thankfully, no fences were erected at the front of the stand, which was commonplace at many grounds of this era due to the threat of hooligans. Otherwise the death toll would have been even higher. An inquiry was set up following the accident, led by the High Court Judge Mr. Justice Popplewell. It established that the likely cause of the accident was a cigarette falling between the floorboards of the wooden stand. Rubbish had been building up below the stands for many years, something which the Yorkshire Fire Brigade had warned the club about previously, saying, "The timber construction is a fire hazard, and in particular there is a build-up of combustible materials in the voids beneath the seats. A carelessly discarded cigarette could give rise to a fire risk."
And that's exactly
However,
what happened.
nobody from the authorities ever followed up this prophetic statement. For 30 years,
Of course
the
they would.
identity of the person who dropped that cigarette was unknown to the general public, but police officers believed that Eric Bennett, a British expat in Australia who was visiting Bradford with his nephew, dropped that fateful cigarette. It ignited the rubbish below the stand, and Eric reportedly tried to put out the fire with a cup of coffee, but this was futile. A tragic chain of events had already been put into place.
God, the guilt that man must have
Courts
felt after all
eventually
that.
found the football club and the fire authority jointly responsible for the tragedy. In total, more than £20 million was paid in compensation to the families of the bereaved and injured, and also
In today's cash, you're talking that's 400 million.
Jesus Christ! But imagine the guilt that man must have carried, like after all this, like knowing he had accidentally like lit that fire, and that 56 people died because of it.
Honestly, I doubt he did, because you probably would rationalise the fact that if the club cleaned the shit out the bottom of the stands like it's supposed to have done, it wouldn't have happened in the first place. I think a lot of people rationalise these kind of things.
also police officers who were on duty at the game. At the time, it was the largest civil action ever brought in Britain. However, no criminal charges were brought against
Yeah,
any
I'm just dealing with something.
Right. What happened?
He's got a mess in the background.
body. The accident, along with the Hillsborough disaster 4 years later in Sheffield, which claimed the lives of 97 fans, led to a massive overhaul of stadium safety in the UK. All-seater stadiums are now required in the top 2 divisions of English football. New wooden stands are now banned in the UK, and no smoking is allowed where there are existing wooden stands. But all of this came too late to save the 56 souls whose joy turned to disaster and never came home.
Like this.
Are you? Oh, God.
It's one of those disasters where it was completely preventable. Both of them were.
Yeah.
And that. And with the Hillsborough one, they blamed the police overzealous coordinating of the lower stands for the problem there, not they opened the gates properly or just really shitty design of the French terracing in the first place. But again, I can understand, but also I blame the club for not the fact that they way oversold the fucking seating they had available.
Yeah.
Really greedy fuckers. But,
Sorry about that. I'm back.
welcome back.
Oh,
What happened? What happened?
my fucking toe dislocated itself.
No.
I was fucking relocating said toe.
Ooh.
The only bit needs
It does it like every couple of months, and it's not fucking comfortable.
Basically, the next last news we have is just the pissy match between NATO and Putin. Basically,
Nate was gonna win.
yeah. Well, Vladimir keeps saying, well, if NATO gets involved, I'll just foolishly nukes. And which, like I say, we just laugh at because we know his nukes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hence why he's actually
Yes,
snowball for.
nuclear arsenal barely works.
Yeah. Like maybe half of his nukes will launch.
None.
If that.
That's a big maybe.
You're talking right.
Like, that's a real big maybe.
You're talking, both America and Russia both having over 4,500 nuclear warheads. That's warheads, not missiles.
Yes.
Right?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how many active like. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think many people know the number of like nuclear missiles that America has.
You count all
4,356.
No, that's warheads, not missiles.
Yeah.
Oh, active missiles.
Yeah.
It's just shy of 200. America and Russia has supposedly
183 active ready-to-fire missiles with nuclear warheads on at this time. And
Is that in the homeland, or are you taking
That's
in
Ohio?
total.
Okay, I was wondering if you were taking the Ohio class into
No, it's like anyone that America has the direct control of and don't have to go for a third party to launch.
I know Britain has 56. France has. Britain has 110. France, because you count the 4 nuclear submarines, the Triton
We
class.
do, yes.
France has 52. Israel has 6, which are technically Americans. India has 49. China has 52. Japan is not allowed to have any. Russia claims they have 200 already launched ICBMs, including ground-based ones and vehicle-based ones. We know that's bullshit. And
Yeah.
North America and North Korea has 1.
Yeah. And it has a range of
2,000 miles.
no 2 miles. Don't give the North Koreans any credit. It can do 2 miles, and it has an explosive radius of about half a mile.
No, its yield is 17 megatons.
Correct, but the way they've built it is it puts all of its explosive force up instead of out. So it has an explosive range of about half a mile, but a radioactive range of like 30.
To give context that one, the Davy Crockett, the world's smallest nuclear weapon at the moment, which was 75 pounds and 5 from a short mounted rocket launcher, had a megaton yield of 17.
Yes. That's right, the fat boy from Fallout is a real thing.
You mean Fat
It's
Man?
beautiful.
Yes, Fat Man is a real thing.
Yeah, Fat Man, same thing.
It was designed.
You know what I meant?
It was
Yeah, I know what you meant, but I'm still gonna fuck with you.
It was designed in the early 60s, late 70s for the idea of mounted with a jeep for quick tactical deployment of a nuclear ordnance, and it has an effective range of about 2 miles from the launch.
I've always loved that term, tactical nuclear. But how the fuck you gonna tactically use the extinction ball?
Yeah.
Tactical means precise, gentle, careful. None of those words apply to a nuclear fucking bomb.
Yeah.
The
Essentially,
fuck did he mean a tactical nuke?
essentially a nuclear powered RPG.
They are beautiful. I want one.
I also want one. I would have launched a nuclear missile at the rival neighborhood.
I want to nail my neighbor's dog with a nuclear missile.
You know these drive with like most old military shit.
No, my neighborhood has some beef with the neighborhood across the way. So I want to launch a nuclear missile at them.
I'll tell you what I really want. I want to build like a musket, right? Like a smoothbore, like flintlock musket that fires nuclear bombs. Because I just think that would be really fucking funny.
There you go. There's David Crockett.
Yeah, there's the piece of shit itself. Yeah.
If I recall,
These things are in museums in this country. Incidentally, you can go see one.
The first name was from a...
I'm gonna steal one.
Oh, let's try. We'll try something. I'm interested.
Don't you dare type for sale. I don't need the cops. Oh my god, one has been sold.
Wait,
what the fuck?
Wait. Boys. Wait a minute, boys. Boys, I know what we're gonna do today.
It's expensive, 13,000.
Yo, Scotty.
Davy Crockett fucking warhead.
Scotty, go ping everyone in my server. We're gonna pool our money together and buy a nuke. Scotty, we're gonna buy a nuke.
I'm not buying a nuke. No, I'm not going to scale for this. No.
You know what I do love the right?
Legalize a nuclear bomb.
I do love
Swag Messiah.
Is we've got timer points in. But we've got the safety, so it's got the high-low yield switch, which is ridiculous for nukes to have.
Really
and like,
is, yeah.
The safe and arm switch. A little switch was this between an active nuclear warhead and a fucking safe one. It's a little fucking switch.
Which means you can rearm that with a screwdriver. I'm not kidding. You can rearm that with a fucking fillet screwdriver.
Where was that sold?
Donnelly Auctions, apparently, in Illinois.
Last year.
Of course, it was sold by the Yankees.
It was sold last year.
In Illinois, of all places. Why the fuck was this in Chicago?
Because that's just how Chicago gets down.
That's just how Chicago play ball, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I do love the fact that it was only sold for 13,000. I've seen Emma Garand for too, sell for more than that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a nuclear fucking warhead from the same period. Fucking 30k. M1 Garand from World War II, 185 grand. This bitch, 13. You want to shoot one man, 150 grand. You want to wipe out a city, 13. Fucking, alright. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Oh, don't hang on. There's a consent. Oh, I thought it was going to be for sale. No.
No.
It's the specs. Hang on, eBay's up. Hang on.
See encyclopedia. Wait a minute, that means that's the specs book. Why are they selling a spec book on a nuclear missile? Wait a minute. Why is it $30? Wait a minute.
Wait, it's only $30?
This seems illegal.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? Yes, it is illegal, or?
If I'm EM9 Sidewinder missile, F4 Phantom, $100.
Yeah, that checks out. Sounds about right.
A spotting round for David Crockett. Nuclear gun ammo.
Wait a minute, are those radiation boots?
Yes, they are.
What the fuck? Who the fuck just has radiation boots?
No, space boots, apparently.
So yeah, radiation boots.
Yeah, size 10.
I think Starla's dad has some radiation boots laying around.
Fucking why?
Because he's I know Starla herself has some I think it was hold on, actually let me go ask her. I know she has something radioactive in her room.
Just ain't her fucking room. We just put the cancer rock on Michelle. Okay.
It might take a bit to get a response. She's playing EU5.
Oh god, we're never hearing from her again. She's been claimed by the Pope.
But I know she's shown us before that she has. I forget what it was, but it's something mildly radioactive that she just has in her room.
See, when she hold up to the camera, when she did the camera start going fuzzy?
No.
Oh, it's not that radioactive then. It's not radioactive enough to kill anyone. That's a shame.
No.
Original button from the Vietnam.
She has 3?
She has
3? She has 3 different things that are radioactive in different ways.
I'll buy all 3, please. I got give me the list.
Yeah.
Release the Epstein files, bro. Give me the list.
I just ask, what are they?
Oh no.
What?
That's the tactical manual and the user manual.
Oh. How much is it? What would that be for me? The 38 for you. What's that?
That's about $45.
I've got that kind of money.
Why are highly classified documents on the Commando Store website?
I don't know.
Because yes.
That's a felony.
The problem is, what's worse about it, with that manual, I could probably build one of those in my garden shed in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, you could. I'm pretty sure that's treason.
Mr. Vegas?
No.
Why?
You know
why? Why, Scott? Please?
No.
Please?
He's not getting it, and he knows why. Because we all know what the target is.
Please?
No.
We've been good this year. Okay,
I don't give a shit. No one's been that good.
So she has KSI or KCI, Na-22, and uranium ore.
Oh, it's not bad then.
She has KCI, and you going with us.
It's not too bad.
Motherfucker, you can kill a man with like fucking 10 grams of KCI. What do you mean that's not that bad?
Well, considering that most firearms contain like 0.2 grams of shit in it.
Still, you give me 10 grams of that shit, I can wipe out a village. That's like someone revealing they've got like a fucking 200ml bottle of ricin powder on the shelf, and you go, that's not bad. Bet you can wipe out France.
Yeah, I know how to make rice, and I know where to get seeds from as well.
Who doesn't? It's not difficult. That doesn't mean it's normal to have 200 milliliters of it in a bottle in your kitchen.
Hey, try to look at the 7 Olympic tragedies that were so horrific they were almost erased from history.
I mean, given the one in the thumbnail is bullshit, because I've seen it do the rounds for over a decade now, but yeah, sure.
Or when they realised it was a terrible idea.
What?
I'll put my vote on the Olympic bullshit then.
What about the worst bombings in history?
How about no?
How about yes? I need inspiration.
How about we do a video we can actually show the people at home without getting touched?
Back up to the thing.
That would help, yeah.
Yeah, we finished watching Naked. No, well, we haven't, but still. These are more accessible content we can watch.
Yes.
The Olympic Games are a
This
grand.
comes from Real Discovery.
I don't like that they're using AI. I think they're using AI.
No, that's actual footage.
Well, see, I would love to tell you if the voice is AI or not. Unfortunately, I got a millisecond of audio, so I can't tell yet.
stage where the world's greatest athletes push the boundaries of human potential in pursuit of glory. But beyond the breathtaking victories and record-breaking achievements lies a darker, more heartbreaking reality. From terrifying crashes on high-speed tracks to athletes collapsing mid-competition, never to rise again, the Olympics have seen tragedies that shook the world. The recent revelation of Olympian and Mississippi native Tor Bui's cause of death is just one such devastating moment. As we relive 7 of the most horrifying tragedies in Olympic history, we remember that even in the face of unimaginable loss, the spirit of determination, like that of Tin Sesio, who fought through a career-threatening injury, continues to define the Games. A deadly ski. The tragic end of Nicolas Bakate. The Olympic Games have always tested the very limits of human capability, but some sports push those boundaries to terrifying extremes. One such event was speed skiing, an experimental discipline featured as a demonstration sport in the 1992 Winter Olympics in Albertville, France. Unlike traditional skiing, this event had one goal: pure speed. Athletes, clad in sleek aerodynamic suits that made them look more like astronauts than skiers, raced down steep slopes at staggering velocities, reaching speeds of up to 255 kilometers per hour, 158.
They're fucking rebels from fucking Star Wars.
Yeah,
now, do you know what they look like? They look like the Death Star gunners.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they had extra spin in the back, huge drag.
They look like they're about to fucking erase Alderaan.
That's that was a very kinky bit. That's the pure latex, that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, like I was when that one dude took off. It's like, why does like that suit like hug their ass so much? It's like
it's just drag.
It's just
like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Yeah,
nothing at all.
It was basically trying to reduce drag as much as possible. You see the same suit on like downhill speedrunners on push bikes.
Yeah.
Where the bike dissolves by the time it reaches the bottom of it.
Yeah.
The same principle on skis, but it was just a terrible idea at the time because
it really is.
The what they picked was a black run.
Oh no.
Yeah, but they said they flattened it out so it was smooth. Except the idea of smooth for average speeds, then the speeds they reach about 120 miles an hour doing this.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It's completely different. Yeah.
120 mile an hour, and the only thing between you and death is 2 sticks. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You remember the skis were very much thinner, they were waxed more and all that to reduce as much friction as possible.
I can understand why they never did this. Like why this was only never made it down to the testing phase.
The reason they only did it the once.
You remember between where the finish line is for this final street trap and the stop bar area was only about 50 meters.
Oh Jesus God!
Oh.
You got 50 meters to slow down from 200 mile an hour. Fuck that.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck that.
I'd take one look at that and be like, I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah, I resign. I'm going home.
It was one of the most dangerous.
That's through that. See the other side of it. How bad the snow is. That's the sliver they had to make it down. And you don't that's a 30 gradient hill, so it's a black run. Get as much speed as possible.
No, fuck that.
No,
I don't care. I don't care what you're paying me. No, thank you.
I don't care what the price is. I ain't playing that game.
I go medal.
Gold medal ain't worth it. A gold medal ain't worth it.
It wasn't even gold medal because it was basically an expedition run to see if it would work or not. So we didn't go medal at the end of it.
My mama taught me at a very young age, you play stupid games, you win stupid fucking prizes, and that's a real
winter
stupid fucking
sports
game.
Ever attempted. For Swiss skier Nicolas Bakate, this high-stakes pursuit would end in unimaginable tragedy. A dedicated and fearless competitor, Bakate had spent years perfecting his craft, earning his place among the elite in this high-speed event. His performance in Albertville had been strong, securing his spot in the finals. But just hours before what should have been the biggest race of his life, disaster struck. On the morning of February 22, 1992, Bakate and a group of fellow athletes decided to do a warm-up run on a public slope, a seemingly routine preparation. But what started as a simple ski session turned into a fatal miscalculation.
I'll back a little bit, that one.
If there's one thing my ass wouldn't be doing, it's having a
But what
practice
started
go
as a
at
simple
going
ski-
at speed. That'd be a fucking one and done job for me, lad.
So right, the hill is about 300 meters. Right.
Oh, fuck that.
The last speed trap is about here. Right.
Oh no.
That's the end pit thing.
No, bro. No, bro.
So you got speed traps about here, the speed trap at the bottom for you testing your speed. And that's the pit you got to try and stop into. So you have the final speed trap out here, with hill fully crest out, and that's about max about 50 to 100 meters. You got to stop before you hit the barrier.
At that point, I'd just fucking loosen my knees and pray that I land on my back instead of my head. Like, I just hit the damn barrier. It's safer.
It really wasn't.
It fucking looks safer to just hit the barrier and pray I hit it right.
No, because Back was set up at that time because it was meant for like the standard speed runners, which like the slalom.
Yeah.
It was the hay bale and concrete barriers.
Yeah, that still seems more survivable than trying to go 120 mile an hour and none in 50 meters.
Yeah, you know the stop though, how they reduce speed. Legitimately, they stood up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So you go from a slipstream to standing up.
The
ski session turned into a fatal miscalculation. As Bakate led the group down the mountain, he unknowingly approached a small hill, one that hid a deadly obstacle on the other side. The moment he crested the rise, he came face to face with a massive snow grooming machine directly in his path.
No!
Traveling at an incredible speed, he had no time to react.
There was nothing
no
left of
way
him.
to turn, and no chance of stopping. In a split second, he collided with the heavy machinery at full force. The impact was catastrophic, so violent that he was killed instantly. Despite the shocking nature of the accident, no official announcement was made to the thousands of spectators gathered for the speed skiing finals. To this day, the circumstances surrounding the crash remain unclear. Some reports suggest that the snow grooming machine was parked off to the side without proper warning signals. Others argue that visibility shouldn't have been an issue. Adding to the mystery, Bakate was reportedly wearing slalom skis rather than his specialized speed skis at the time of the crash, raising further questions about what really happened that morning. Bakate's tragic death cast a dark shadow over the competition and became a major reason why speed skiing was never included as an official Olympic event. The risks were simply too high. But even in traditional Olympic sports, danger is always present. A stark reminder that the pursuit of glory sometimes...
You up?
I gotta piss. Thanks.
Ah.
So
Well, you go piss.
So basically, crested a small lump and then hit tractor.
Yeah. There's a tractor on the other side of the lump.
Yeah, at full
And
speed.
he turned into a red stain.
Like, that'll do it. That'll fucking kill you.
So I think it was,
No,
it was about halfway down the run, so he pretty much reached top speed. So it was probably hitting the 100 mile, 200, 120 mile an hour mark when he hit that thing.
Right? It just goes to prove that Jeremy Clarkson is right. It's not going fast that kills you. Speed doesn't kill you. Suddenly stopping via hitting a fucking tractor, that's what does it. That's what fucking kills you. That's what killed him. It wasn't the speed, it was the goddamn tractor.
The problem is, right, the city is using slalom skis, right, for his run. Which makes no sense because the slalom skis best can max out about 60, 70 miles an hour best. And that's like...
Which even then, if you're doing 60 mile an hour and all you got to protect you is a shitty helmet and some latex and you smack a tractor, that's
you're
still
dead.
gonna kill your ass.
Yeah, you're dead. You're just
like
dead.
man was just out for a little practice runs. Like, that's probably why I went for the slalom skis. Of still kind of fast, but not silly. You know, so I can just get a little fucking warm up, get me hips ready to do the silly shit later. Like, like it does make sense.
The problem is, all right, is I know for a fact, came on later on, that whole run was recorded.
Yes.
But the footage was never released to the Olympic Commission or to anyone else.
Gee, I wonder fucking why. Could it maybe be because they're not fond of releasing snuff films of dudes hitting goddamn tractors? It's like that one Formula One incident of that one car that drove straight into a goddamn scissor lift.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that caused them to invent the Halo device. Like, the footage exists. Good luck finding it.
For the photo of his friends that fell behind him, the sun go over, then saw red mist.
Oh, yeah.
and that.
Echo, could you not be horny for that, please?
No, I didn't mean to say I didn't mean to.
It's fucking, oh yeah! Oh, he's a redness! Oh, oh, it really warms my cock! Oh.
You know what, right? I can just imagine, right, we'd eventually be startled in person, and they're watching the porn for the first night. Right? It's just going to be people getting their heads blown off, isn't it? Or torture videos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Get Echo going, it's this guy's CIA fucking interrogation video.
Yeah, like instead of hentai with senpai, it's fucking live leak with seppuku. Fucking.
No, we're just gonna be watching fucking the gun cameras from those 30mm chain guns when they light up like insurgents.
That's not much better, my friend. That's so much worse.
You ain't right, pal.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
You need professional help above my pay grade, pal.
I've got a feeling, right, there's a notice on his application form that says he's never allowed a firearm.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, no. I think I can legally buy.
Well, not while you live with your mother, you can't.
Yeah, no. When I move out, I'm gonna.
She
test
doesn't like guns because they're scary. You're a grown fucking woman. Get over it.
4 ruffians break into my house. What in the devil?
I mean, if everyone breaks into my house, it's party time, really.
Yeah, it's a bad. They having a bad day. They done fucked up at step one.
Where's those veterans were waiting for someone to break into the house? It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
This is the thing, right? It's like we're basically immune to burglary because we have all of the weapons, but also our sleep schedules are so fucked. The only way someone's successfully burglaring us is if they break in at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
that's the only time where either of us are likely to be at REM sleep.
And what kind of burglar like breaks in at 2 in the afternoon?
Exactly. There's no such thing as a 2 p.m. burglar, so we're immune to burglary.
And worse than that, we have a alarm system that works quite effectively, as you heard.
It's called a dog.
Right, should we keep going then?
Yeah. This comes at an unfathomable cost. The tragic end of Australian skier Ross Milne. At just 19 years old, Ross Milne was Australia's brightest hope in alpine skiing, determined to prove that his country, known more for sun-soaked beaches than snow-covered peaks, could compete on the world's biggest winter stage. But instead of a triumphant debut, the 1964 Winter Olympics in Innsbruck, Austria, would become the site of an unthinkable tragedy. While many dismissed his fatal accident as the result of inexperience, the truth was far more complicated. The 1964 Games were already plagued with problems. A severe lack of snowfall forced organizers to haul in snow from other parts of Austria, making the courses dangerously unpredictable. Even more concerning, the downhill skiing track lacked proper safety.
You hear that right, folks? They had to haul in snow because they didn't have enough of it.
Yeah.
Also, so little snow at the Winter Olympics. They had to haul snow from other mountains.
Can you imagine that one? Can I buy some of your snow, please? What?
It's like,
do you want to buy the now?
It's like we're in the middle of winter. What do you buy some snow? We didn't get enough. What do you mean?
Like we're not going to reschedule it so that like the Olympics take place on that mountain over there that's got the snow. No. What we'll do is we'll get a truck and we'll move the fucking like, rather than move the event to the snow, we'll move the snow to the fucking event. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Sure.
Minions tonight. We steal the snow.
Because it's so much cheaper to move snow and then move an event. Clearly,
if you're at home, don't think that's a stupid idea. I'll get you why it is. Snow sits in layers as it cracks down.
Yes.
So, and what's worse is every snow region, because of the way the environment is, the snow can be different composition slightly.
Yes.
One can be more wet, one can be more powdery. What you want for skiing is like a powdery type, almost like pulsari type snow. That's cracked down. So you can imagine then
American snow.
Yeah. So you can imagine then putting a wet type snow on top that then freezes in different layers. That's what creates avalanche shelves.
Yes.
Which are very
It also
unstable.
creates what I like to call the groin ripper 9000 when you're skiing.
Yes.
Because you're going downhill at 60 miles an hour, and then you hit a bit of ice, and suddenly your right leg fucks off, and your left leg doesn't. And your penis snaps in half. The long way.
Safety barriers. Skiers had to navigate exposed patches of rough terrain, dodge scattered branches, and steer clear of tree trunks lining the course, all while racing at speeds of 60 to 70 kilometers per hour. Despite repeated warnings from journalists and athletes about the hazardous conditions, officials failed to take meaningful action. On January 25th, during a practice run, Milne set off down the mountain, carving through the snow with precision. But as he approached one of the steepest sections, disaster struck. People were on the track, an unthinkable sight in a high-speed event like downhill skiing. In a desperate effort to avoid a collision, Milne swerved sharply, but the sudden movement caused him to lose control. His body hurtled off course, crashing violently into a tree. The impact knocked him unconscious instantly. He was airlifted to the hospital, but his injuries were catastrophic. Despite the doctor's efforts, there was nothing they could do.
Why were there people on the
Ross
trail?
Milne was gone.
Because because it's so shittily maintained, set up, that the barriers have to stop like locals from going on the track and just skiing down it.
Oh my god!
They said like a couple of locals, they just doing like a cross country ski to get to another village.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Across the middle of the track, who's doing it at like, the steepest point, where he's going the fastest. So he essentially had a car crash with a tree at.
Jesus! On skis.
Yeah, it was basically 40 kilometers. Yeah, about 30 mile crash without protection into a tree.
Oh god!
Well, no, he was wearing his helmet, so he should have been. He was wearing his gay little ski helmet.
No, back in them days, the helmet was literally just cloth.
Yeah, so like he had his gay little ski helmet, so he should have been fine. He had his protective cloth helmet on.
It was basically a cloth helmet and spandex.
God, safety has come so far. Back in the day when we thought cloth helmets were saving you from dick. Like, goddamn.
They'll save you.
God, human beings used to be so fucking stupid.
They'll save you from a slight breeze.
Yeah,
even then, a slight breeze still killing you ass with a cloth fucking helmet.
You got to remember, right, the chest plates they used to use back then were painted on. You basically got a bit of cardboard that went a little bit of metal that went over your chest, and they painted your name and number on it with your colours on. That was it. That was your freaking symbol now.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That was the 60s for safety. And you can tell, like, yeah, see the black marks there? That's a camouflage. That's roots and tree branches on this course.
Yep.
That's camouflage there and there. Those are actually stones, tree branches on the course because they didn't have enough snow to cover them over. Or
that's a flag.
Or they just didn't remove them.
Yeah. Back when the Olympics had a budget of
20p to Fredo.
I think that's
give or take.
Fredo.
No, not back then, because back then the Fredo actually had a value.
Yeah. The Fredo was crashed quite heavily the past few years.
Oh yeah. Like, it's so expensive to get a Fredo now. It's ridiculous. It's like £1 for a Fredo, and they're the size of a hamster's cock.
Yes, Americans, we use a Fredo as an index of how.
Yeah, and we use hamster cocks as like size guides. You guys refuse to use the kilometer and use anything else. But we refuse as well, and we use hamster cocks instead.
It's like how far away? It's like how far away was the deer you shot? Oh, he was about 150 hamster cocks away.
About 150 hamster cocks. You know, for the American, it's like, oh, you know, like 1,000 cheeseburgers. 15 McDoubles away.
His death marked the second tragedy of the 1964 Winter Olympics, and once again, officials refused to take responsibility. Instead of questioning the lack of safety measures, they blamed Milne's inexperience, pointing to Australia's limited winter sports background as the reason for his crash. But those who knew him, his teammates, his coaches, rejected this dismissive explanation. Milne had trained relentlessly, preparing for the Olympics with the same intensity as any.
I read it once. Is a band of Australia taking part in the Olympics for 4 Olympics.
Yes. Yeah, because they didn't think they knew what snow looked like.
Yes, basically. Yeah. They blamed the
Even though that guy's crash was because of some dickhead being on the track.
Yeah, he didn't want to run over somebody. He didn't want to commit vehicular homicide with a pair of sticks.
No.
He wanted to not kill himself and another dude, so he had a swerve.
What the official said was, if he was skilled enough, he could, from approximately 10 meters away, go from 30 miles an hour to a dead stop by just turning the skis to the side and digging them in.
Yeah, no. That would have broke his legs.
And cartwheeled him into the poor victim.
Yeah.
So
Still killing both of them.
On the track, not just one.
European athlete. His death wasn't a failure of skill, it was a failure of safety. As the opening ceremony took place, flags were lowered in memory of the two fallen Olympians. But for Milne's younger brother, this tragedy became fuel for something greater. Determined to honor Ross's legacy and prove that Australia belonged on the winter sports stage, he pushed forward with unwavering resolve. And in the very same games that took his brother's life, he won a medal, a testament to the resilience and spirit of the Australian team. Ross Milne's story remains one of the darkest moments in Olympic history, a stark reminder of the risks athletes face in pursuit of greatness. But his legacy lives on, not just in the sorrow of his loss, but in the generations of athletes who continue to defy expectations and prove that no obstacle, no setback, can stand in the way of true determination. The final ride of Bauman Gulbrandshaad. For many athletes, the Paralympics represent more than just competition. They symbolize resilience, perseverance, and the triumph of the human spirit. Few embody these ideals as powerfully as Bauman Gulbrandshaad, the lone Iranian cyclist at the 2016 Rio Paralympics. His journey to the world stage was anything but ordinary.
Shut up.
A veteran of the Iran-Iraq War, Gulbrandshaad had already survived unimaginable hardship. 3 years after stepping on a landmine and losing his left leg, he refused to let fate dictate his future. Instead, he channeled his determination into professional sports, first dominating weightlifting, where he earned an incredible 12 gold medals and a silver. But destiny had other plans. A shoulder injury in 2006 forced him to leave the sport behind. Most would have given up, but not Gulbrandshaad. Instead, he reinvented himself, finding a new passion in cycling, a sport that demanded both physical endurance and unbreakable mental strength. 10 years later, he proudly represented Iran in the C4 category, a classification for athletes with limb impairments, proving once again that no obstacle was too great. The road cycling course in Rio was unforgiving, a treacherous mix of steep climbs and perilous descents that pushed even the most seasoned athletes to their limits. But for a man who had spent his entire life defying the odds, this was just another challenge. Then tragedy struck. As Gulbrandshaad navigated a dangerous downhill section, his bike veered off course. In an instant, he collided with a jagged rock, suffering a devastating head injury. Despite wearing a helmet and taking every precaution, the impact was catastrophic. Emergency responders rushed to his aid, fighting desperately to save him, but the damage had already been done. On the way to the hospital, his heart stopped. The war hero, the Paralympian, the man who had spent a lifetime overcoming impossible odds, was gone. Back home in Iran, his son faced an unbearable reality. He had already lost his mother to cancer. Now, his father, his hero, had been taken too. The world had lost an extraordinary athlete, but more than that, it had lost a man whose story inspired countless others to rise above their struggles. Gulbrandshaad's tragic death was a heartbreaking reminder.
In the 2000s, the cycling has took like a massive safety hit.
Oh yeah.
On its safety performance because they're not cleaning the roads properly, or they that fans in the middle of the fucking road.
Yeah. Like it's a wildly unsafe sport, but
of the dangers that come with the pursuit of greatness. Even for those who follow every safety measure, high-speed competitive cycling remains one of the most unforgiving sports on the planet. His legacy, however, lives on, a testament to courage, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of dreams.
I remember the 2018 Tour de France.
Yeah, that was a rough Tour de France.
116 cyclists took out the second leg. Tyler, some dozy bitch stepped in the middle of the track and then fucking crash.
And then 115 other cyclists crashed into him that fucking crashed.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
It was a bad Tour de France.
It destroyed. I
So
think
it's
it was,
a bad one.
I think total was, I think it was like 50 injuries, 1 almost death, and about
Oh,
5
God.
million in damage to the bikes.
Yeah. Like it was a really bad year for Tour de France.
I can
No matter the
imagine, yeah.
odds. A fatal run. The tragic story of Francisco Lazaro. The Olympic Games have long been a showcase of human endurance, but in the early 20th century, they were far from the highly regulated, safety-conscious events we know today. The 1912 Stockholm Olympics, in particular, were a
The Olympics
brutal
have
test
safety
of
today?
resilience, where athletes, many of them
Apparently.
amateurs, pushed themselves beyond their limits, often
I
with
don't
little
believe
regard for
it,
the
but, you
dangers
know.
they faced. Among them was Francisco Lazaro, a Portuguese carpenter with an unshakable passion for running. Despite
You remember
working
back then, the
full-time
Olympics,
in a demanding trade, he trained
the Olympics back then,
relentlessly, winning
if you pay
3
your way,
national marathon
you could-
titles
you
and
can-
securing a place in history
Yeah.
as Portugal's first ever Olympic
I believe that
representative.
still is the
On
case.
the
I
day
believe
of the
you are
opening
still allowed to
ceremony,
enter as an
Lazaro carried the
unaligned athlete.
Nope, that got stopped because of illegal.
Did it? I thought it was still permitted.
No, he kiboshed that when he ended 10 times and they got nowhere.
Do you think they'd just keep letting him go? Like fuck it. Like it was good publicity for the games.
It was.
It made them a lot of money.
It was because he paid his way entirely himself.
Yeah.
But his last one, we almost got severely injured. Decided to change the rules where you had to be, you couldn't be between the ages of 18 and 24, and you had to be state sponsored.
Okay.
Little shit.
You want to know what's really gay, Echo? Right? Is up until the 1950s. You know what the most popular Olympic game was?
I was gonna say, when you said, you know what's really gay, I was gonna answer Scott.
Well, it's singing.
I mean, you're halfway there.
Poetry.
But no, I don't. What was
Poetry.
Poetry used to be an Olympic sport.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Huh.
So did painting.
Huh.
All the Olympics until about the 1950s when the rules changed. Basically, the Olympics back then to the 50s were basically anything people could think of to showcase skill was allowed in. So you had poetry, dancing, painting, singing.
Huh.
Loki kind of wished they'd kept the singing one.
Yeah. They had 15 different styles of wrestling.
Yes.
Including one golden wood
Now-
wrestling as well was in there.
Now they have one Greco-Roman, the worst one.
As well as the African oil wrestling. That was quite popular.
I mean, yeah. Low-key African oil wrestling's great fun, actually.
Indie volleyball was a popular one as well.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Still
why.
is. Still
Yeah.
is.
No, that's beach
You don't
volleyball
wear
now.
bikinis anymore, but it's still fucking popular.
Yeah, that's beach volleyball now, not bikini volleyball.
That's the same fucking sport. They just wear a little bit extra cloth.
Not by much, but still, yes.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say. There's a reason it's still the second most popular Olympic sport.
Yep.
So even horsepipe fighting, which was very strange, to be honest. Also, the fire rescue squadrons did quite well in the ladder lifts.
That's because they had to move to their own separate event now. They'd like the Firemen's Olympics now.
I was upset when the K-bar got kicked out because it was too heavy for most Olympians to use. It's kind
Yeah.
win that every year. I watched that one because Scots had unfair advantage.
His flag
Anyway.
with pride, unaware that his Olympic dream would soon take a tragic turn. July 14th, 1912, the day of the Olympic marathon. Stockholm was in the grip of a relentless heat wave, with temperatures soaring to dangerous levels.
He died of
Of
heat
the
stroke, didn't he?
95 athletes registered,
Probably.
only 68 dared to face the brutal conditions, a sign that many already sensed the race would be punishing. The 40-kilometer course may have been slightly shorter than previous Olympic marathons, but under the scorching sun, the challenge was far greater. Wearing bib number 518, Lazaro started strong, keeping pace with the frontrunners, stopping only briefly for water. He had trained for this moment, and he refused to let the heat slow him down. But as the race wore
radiation?
on, the brutal conditions began taking their toll.
Sunburn, Echo.
No, the speckle of the camera. That was radiation.
Oh.
White speckles? That's radiation from the film.
That's still just sunburn, realistically, though.
Yeah.
At the 30-kilometer
Like, you know, there's not a dude there
his
just holding
body could take
uranium.
no more.
Well, some of the
Without
some of the flash cameras
warning,
use
Lazaro
uranium
collapsed, unconscious
Yeah,
before
true.
he even hit the ground. Race officials and spectators rushed to his aid, but the sight that met them was
Speckling, that's
terrifying.
radiation.
His body was scorching hot, his skin drenched in sweat yet unable to cool him down. His core temperature had soared to 41 degrees Celsius, 106
Oh, yeah, no, that'll
degrees
kill you, yeah.
Fahrenheit, a fatal
He's
level
dead.
that very few can survive. Despite the desperate efforts of medical staff, Lazaro never regained consciousness. By the next morning, he was gone. At first, the sweltering heat seemed the obvious cause of his collapse. But an autopsy uncovered a shocking revelation. Lazaro had coated his skin in wax, possibly in an attempt to prevent sunburn or reduce wind resistance. Tragically, this decision trapped heat inside his body, preventing him from sweating and regulating his temperature, turning his own body into a ticking time bomb. To make matters worse, he had an undiagnosed heart condition, making the already deadly combination even more lethal. His final recorded words before the race, "I will either win or die trying," now serve as a chilling reminder of the fine line between ambition and tragedy.
I guess he was right.
Francisco Lazaro's death was the first fatality in Olympic history, a devastating moment that sent shockwaves through the sporting world. His story remains one of the most haunting cautionary tales of the Olympics' early years, a stark reminder that, in the pursuit of greatness, even the strongest can fall. A tragic turn, the 2010 Winter Olympics. The Olympic Games are meant to be a celebration of human endurance, skill, and perseverance.
I remember
But
these
just
games.
before the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver, Canada, the world was confronted with a devastating reminder of the dangers athletes face in the pursuit of greatness. In the days leading up to the opening ceremony,
it's a
the
bobsled
Whistler
crash,
Sliding
isn't it?
Center, already criticized for its
Looking
extreme
like it.
design,
That's
proved to
scalp-
be as treacherous as its critics had warned. During a routine practice run, a Romanian luger lost control, crashing at high speed and suffering severe injuries that shattered her Olympic dreams. Soon after, an American competitor also lost control, though he was fortunate enough to escape with only minor wounds. Even Armenian star Luger Armen Jalbadagians, a veteran known for his unparalleled skill, fell victim to the track's unpredictable design, an unsettling sign that even the best weren't safe. But the true heartbreak was yet to come. Nodar Kumuratashvili, a 21-year-old Georgian luger from a family of Olympians, was preparing for his final training run before the competition began.
Always
This
the
was
training
the
run.
moment he had trained for his entire life. His best friend and teammate,
Ooh, that's-
Levon Gyurshits, had just completed his
That is
own
a
run.
severe
and
turn.
Kumuratashvili's
Yeah.
family
Yeah,
watched
I
from the
remember
stands,
these games.
eager
That
to see
fucking
him make
course.
history.
It was chaos.
Determined to conquer the notorious 50-50 turn, named
didn't
for its
think you was
deadly
as someone who
unpredictability,
watched the
he
Olympics.
launched himself down the ice.
Yeah, I do actually.
Fear was not an option. Levon stood at the finish line, his heart pounding as Kumuratashvili maneuvered through the sharp curves. A slight miscalculation at turn 13, but nothing disastrous. 3 turns to go. He was almost there. Then, a sickening sound shattered the air. Kumuratashvili had entered the final curve, but something had
There it
gone
is.
terribly
Ooh.
wrong.
Ooh.
His sled veered slightly off course.
He's dead.
Just enough to send him
Yes.
flying off the track at nearly 90 miles per hour.
No, I think he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
killed.
that's
yeah, he
cool.
was.
Yeah.
He was dead on
into an
impact.
exposed steel pillar with unimaginable force. Levon sprinted to his fallen friend,
Hold on.
but
It's
by the time
repeating
he
over
reached
Yeah, it's
him,
doing it for me as well. It's just
paramedics
this
were
wood.
already performing CPR. The damage was catastrophic.
CPR is not going to save him.
Oh yeah, he basically get 9 out of
He was he was dead on impact.
Like, that man wasn't dead. That man was fucking dead.
He was graveyard dead.
That killed his ass.
Yeah. Problem is, though, they haven't fixed the luge's safety issues ever.
They have not, no. No, it's still fucking ridiculously dangerous.
And that's what's worse. We see the skeleton runs. Similar to luge, except you're facing downwards.
Yeah.
You see the track come to kill you.
Yes. Yes, you do.
There was nothing they could do. Nodar Kumratashvili was gone. The tragedy cast a dark shadow over the Olympics before they had even begun. During the opening ceremony, the Georgian team marched in silence, black armbands wrapped around their sleeves in his honor. As for Levin, the loss of his best friend was unbearable. Just a few years later, he walked away from the sport for good. But what made this tragedy even more infuriating was the official response that followed. Olympic officials dismissed Kumratashvili's death as a result of athlete error, shifting the blame onto him rather than addressing the deeper issue. But the truth was far more disturbing. The Whistler track had been flagged as dangerously fast and poorly designed long before the games began. Complaints had been filed as early as 2009, warning that speeds on the track had exceeded safe limits, with engineers recording an alarming 134 miles per hour.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Was considered acceptable.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking hell.
134 miles an hour.
No, I ain't doing that, Chief. Nah, you can fuck right up.
That's correct. The turn is that speed.
Yeah,
I'll sign up. I'll do it. Sign me up. That sounds fun as fuck. Guess I go.
You compare that to other racing. Motorcycle racing doesn't come out of the turns at 120 odd miles a fucking hour.
I know. Gears a go.
Jesus Christ.
T, you want to go to Vancouver?
No.
I want to have a go.
No safety modifications were made. No adjustments. No accountability. The organizers, designers, and Olympic officials all refused to acknowledge fault, insisting the track had met safety standards, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. Mistakes in sports are inevitable. But this wasn't just a mistake, it was a preventable disaster. And for Nodar Kumratashvili, it cost him everything. The 1964 Winter Olympics in Innsbruck, Austria, were historic for many reasons, but they are also remembered for tragedy. 2 athletes lost their lives during the Games, one of them being Kazimierz Skrzypecki, a Polish-born competitor representing Great Britain in the luge event. At 55, he was the oldest athlete in the competition, earning the affectionate nickname Uncle among his fellow Olympians. But don't let his age fool you. Skrzypecki was no ordinary athlete. A former Royal Air Force pilot, he was still in peak physical condition and determined to prove he could race alongside younger competitors. However, the luge track in Innsbruck was far from safe. Poorly maintained sections, patches of waterlogged ice, and unpredictable conditions made every run a gamble, even for experienced lugers. Many athletes crashed more often than they finished, yet little was done to improve safety measures. Despite the risks, Skrzypecki remained undeterred. He had trained for this moment, and nothing, not his age, not the dangerous course, was going to keep him from competing. Then tragedy struck. During a practice run, his sled wobbled, spiraling out of control. In an instant, he veered off the track and was thrown into the air at high speed, slamming into the frozen ground. The impact was brutal. His skull and pelvis shattered upon collision. Rushed to the hospital, he clung to life, but the damage was too severe. Surgeons attempted an emergency operation, but his body had endured too much. The next morning, just days before the games officially began, Kazimierz Skrzypecki passed away. His death sent shockwaves through the Olympic community. Athletes mourned, journalists questioned, and many demanded answers. Was the luge track truly safe? Had enough been done to prevent this tragedy?
Probably not.
Yet, the Olympic organizers remained silent. Instead of accountability, rumors began to spread, whispers that Skrzypecki's age played a role in his crash. But those who knew him rejected that idea. He had trained as hard as anyone, and his experience as a pilot had honed his reflexes and resilience.
Yeah, the athlete fucked
wasn't
up.
The problem, the track was. And yet, no changes were made. Days later, the luge competition continued as if nothing had happened, a chilling reminder that in the relentless pursuit of Olympic glory, some athletes pay the ultimate price. But the tragedies of the 1964 Winter Olympics didn't end there. Another death followed, deepening the sense of loss surrounding the Games. And then there's this eerie claim, an image circulating online, with people insisting it shows a fatal accident covered up by Olympic officials. According to the rumor, an alpine skier crashed into a tree with such force that his body was nearly torn in half. But is there any truth to this story, or is it just another internet hoax? We'll let you decide. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
So what
It sounds okay.
What we've learned is the Winter Olympics is fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. That's why they're my favourite sporting event.
All these deaths seem to be the Winter Olympics.
Yes, they were. Except that one guy that was running.
Yes, and he got himself in wax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cycling guy. The guy that was cycling was also normal. Well, yeah, anywho.
Anyhow, we've got time for one quick video. No. I don't care about the Twin Towers.
You don't care about a national tragedy? You're going to get cancelled on Twitter.
Yay! You don't care.
I'm not on Twitter. I don't give a shit.
I'm not really.
You're gonna get cancelled on Blue Sky.
You're always gonna get canceled on Blue Sky. No matter what you say on Blue Sky, you'll get canceled.
You say that, but I've never been cancelled on Blue Sky. So.
You gotta remember that I generally say shit purposely on those things to get cancelled.
Yeah.
So long it takes me.
I like Blue Sky. I think it's a good platform.
Top 10 cursed items that scientists fear?
Oh, God, no. No, because that's the most amazing top 10. We'll get diddled.
What was deadliest theme parks?
How long is it?
21 minutes.
I mean, so 21 minutes of footage. We're probably going to turn that into like a 40 segment, knowing us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Kind of confused police AI cameras.
Yes, it's not hard.
I like that thumbnail of the palace guard bitch slapping that woman.
Honestly, it's not even that uncommon a sight in London.
Yeah. Especially for Americans, usually get slapped a lot.
Yeah. There's always one Yankee that gets slapped outside of Buckingham. And there's almost always at least one child that just gets fucking trampled. So have you guys ever seen that footage of like there's like a fucking a Scottish Guard parade going into Buckingham Palace? There's a little kid like dressed up as a Scots Guard member, like stood at the side, and he salutes the guards because he stood at the spot where like they have to start their salute. And as one guard walks past, he goes to salute and just fucking nails the kid clean in the fucking jaw by accident as he brings his hand up to salute. And the kid he just eats all of the shit. Like, have you seen that footage, Fat Man?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Hang on.
I think we might watch some Americans get bitch slapped by the road guard then. It's 18 minutes.
Let me see if I can find the fucking clip.
We find out after this video.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Freak Out Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when Royal Guards finally fight back against dumb tourists. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Kid
Oh
just
my god,
went from
found it.
thug life to run for your life
I
in
found it, and it's
45
even
seconds
fucking
flat.
worse than I remembered.
Okay, throw it in links and sources out.
I'll bring it up.
If I know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna DM it to Fatman T because the thumbnail gives away like how beautiful it is. I'm just gonna DM it to you, Fatman T, right? Just if it pull this the fuck up because it's so fucking good. As he sees a little girl meeting the Queen of England. Watch. Bump. Fucking meets the Queen. Happiest day of her life. How fucking amazing is this? I've got to meet the Queen. Oh my days. Oh, I'm such a happy little child. You're bang. Concussion. Fucking concussed by a royal guard. It's like the Queen doesn't stop and give him a telling off enough and the kids are like, she just fucks. She doesn't get a shit. You know she heard that kid get slapped and she just didn't give a fuck.
Hang on.
It's fucking amazing.
I got a video I did post in links to source myself. I was going to play it.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go.
Men only want one thing, and it's
Oh,
disgusting.
that dickhead.
What did you say?
Watch
What's that go reaction? Like, back to the video.
Hold on, can you freeze frame on that? Can you like freeze frame? Can you pause it on that on his face? I wanna like screen snip that. No, the end result.
I would play it again because I still think it's funny.
Men
Yeah,
only want
just play it again.
Everyone
and
thinks it's disgusting.
disgusting. What did you say?
Okay, hold on. Give me a second to. Where's my?
I was just check out my thing when, saying shit in public and someone just backchat that.
I'm gonna send this photo to Soda with context.
Of course you are.
Oh.
Oh, we might get stopped.
Oh, stop oil protesters think they're gonna stand a chance.
Every parade.
But like, that's the thing is like you'll notice the Scottish Guards aren't even stopping for the cops neither. They just go through the cops. That's how few fucks the Scottish Guards get.
But ended up becoming part of the performance.
No. Stop, no.
No. Horsey bites.
Same with Sharp.
Horsey's always. And again, also, the horse will take your hand off. It's not a friendly horse. They're never friendly.
Somebody tell this man that this isn't Disneyland or a petting zoo. He needs to keep his hands to himself.
Basically, the tourists don't think those life rifles are loaded.
So those teenagers nearly got shot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same with the soldier at the guard of the unknown at the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier.
There you go.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it.
Because much like that guard, our wheel guards have permission to fire when they want.
So actually, can you pause me real quick? So when I was in 5th grade, we took a class trip to Washington D.C. Right, and we went and we got to see like the changing of the wreath ceremony. Right. Somebody like crossed the little thing they have to keep that you're not supposed to cross. Right. That guy racked around, and it was like the face of the man who crossed the line. It was the biggest. Oh shit! I fucked up.
Just no, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I've made a clerical error in judgment.
His distance, just in case.
My way!
Did you just say that?
Stab you.
Yes.
Gollum is back. I should hit you with it.
I mean, I would have.
No, it's all right. It's all right now, because I didn't know, you see, but you didn't stand in front of an eye. It's all right for him to attack you.
My
Yes.
man's saying what we're all thinking.
Yes,
Lady,
because
this
you're
one's
in the
on
fucking
you.
way. See, I told you, the horses ain't friendly. You don't touch the horses. They're trained to bite you if you touch them.
There's literally a sign inches away from her that says the horses bite. Lady, that one's on you. How many times a day do you think he has to yell this? Being a guard sounds
A
exhausting.
lot.
At least
More-
today.
More than you want to know about. Oh, you fucking slapped the horse. That horse gonna kick your dick off.
I guarantee you, right? She owns horses at home.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sword's about to come down.
I say he's lining that shit up.
But yeah, because this is, if you forget, is this we still train military horses.
Yeah.
And they do bite them. They train to be bite on purpose. If you get too close to them.
They are. I'm trained to bite you if you get too close. Yeah. You're also trained to kick.
She hit the horse 3 times. What kind of person slaps a horse? What's wrong with this woman?
It is a picture of a glove, isn't it? They're not actors, they're
These
soldiers.
guards don't get enough respect for what they have to go through. People treat them like an attraction.
Nah, I honestly really feel bad for the King's Guard and all that. How much shit they've got to deal with with tourists.
A lot of the tourists think they're actors or something, like just post their fun.
Yeah.
No, they are
Yeah,
highly
no.
trained military
Yeah.
personnel.
They will beat the shit out of you.
Like this the thing is like if the SAS are like the military group you should be scared of. The Queen's Guard is a group you should be fucking horrified. Because they're just as trained, if not slightly more trained, and have to put up with our bullshit on a regular basis. And don't kill people for fun. This means that they are fucking horrifyingly well trained.
They don't get let off the leash at all.
Oh no, this is the thing, Echo. They're permanently off the leash. If you're in uniform on duty as a Queen's Guard, that Queen's Guard is allowed to shoot that man dead if he wants to. And they don't. But they're allowed to with no fucking questions asked. They don't.
The other thing, the Queen's Guard is one of the few military forces in our country still trained with swords on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So you got to be on order that's wearing like quite thick armor. They're also trained swordsmen on military grade horses.
Yes.
That like to bite you.
Oh,
Yes. So did they like to? They are fucking specially trained to bite and kick you if you get too close. Hence the sign.
And the particular breed they use here are descended from I think it was the Afghan Bukrin and the Shire.
Yes.
So
The Shire, the place the hobbits live?
No, Shire horses.
Shire horse, which you've never seen one, Echo, stands about double the height of a standard racehorse and has 3 times the weight.
It's like Echo, have you played Red Dead Redemption 2?
No.
Okay. Have you seen any footage of Red Dead Redemption 2?
A little bit.
Right, you know the big fuck off horse that Dutch rides in Red Dead 2?
That's a good question.
Right, if you're having to think about it. Yeah, just pull up on Google. It's so much fucking. Why are you playing up Plowhouse? You want Shire horse?
No, Shire horse.
Shire.
SH.
IRE. Shire horse. That's what a Shire horse looks like. If you put the one all the way to the right, you can see what they look like compared to a dud.
Oh.
Horms.
Hunts.
And that's just muscle.
Yeah.
They're also fucking teddy bears most of the time. They are some of the friendliest horses you will find, or they are the biggest cunt of a horse you will ever get. It's a 50-50. They are either teddy bears or Satan.
You're talking the average horse can pull about 8 ton of weight. These things can pull 5.
Oh, God.
And keep going for most of the day.
They're beautiful horses. I adore them.
Yeah,
They're my second favorite breed of horse.
I don't think they love Shire horses, to be honest. They don't get enough love, I don't think.
They don't. They really don't. I said they're my second favorite breed. They're beautiful, beautiful horses. Do you know what my first favorite is?
What's that?
Caspians.
Ethel Racehorse.
I adore Caspians. They're beautiful horses. Fucking gorgeous thing.
The same most around where we are. The most one you're going to see is like a Shire mix or a pure Shire.
Yeah, like there's one that, you know, like the shortcut I take to go up to Stanley, Maine.
Yeah.
There's a horse lives in one of the fields there. I mean, there's a couple of horses, but there's one particular that's like in a field like right on the track. That's a half-bred Shire. It's a gorgeous horse. Really shy. Like it'll hang out at the fence if it sees you coming. It fucks off the back of the field and just stares at you as you walk past.
At the sanctuary I had worked at with my sister, we had a couple in, and one of them was a raging alcoholic.
What, the horse was, or
the horse? Yes, it regularly smoked bottles.
Yeah, that checks out.
The owner kept trying to hire bottles of vodka for like a quick tip before she went home, and it regularly found and stole them.
Yeah, that checks out for a horse actually. So, horses are wickedly clever.
Podcaster.
He's being rude.
He's being very rude, and he's gonna get his shit rocked by a horse.
Can I ride it?
Oh,
ride it.
Go on. What else is he? Yeah, stop being so goddamn rude. Yeah, you f off. You rude bastard. Call her a sausage. What the f are you? You're a sausage. Look at you, little spastic.
I was going to kick your ass.
Go on.
You can see the horse is quite irritated actually by this entire situation.
Go on, off.
Touch my face.
Off.
He did hit your face several times.
You're not off. Off now. I said off. You. Stop.
Fight.
He's going to fight.
Yeah, the guard's about to get ordered a horse to just kick the man.
He's not the risk involved.
He is, because that guard was about to order the horse to kick his head in. Fun fact, the guard's horses are trained to kick you in the head and then stomp on it when you hit the floor.
Some people think, like, oh, the armed police is the worst thing around Buckingham Palace. No, they're not.
No, it's the Scots Guard. They're there to save you from the army men who don't have any rules. The only rules they realistically have is they ain't allowed to speak unless you really being a cunt.
Probably the Scottish Guard arrests you. That's a military tribunal automatically, not the civilian one.
It is, yeah.
Oh no, she's standing in the guard post. Oh no.
Oh,
he's set up.
These are trained guards with real weapons. Don't giggle like schoolgirls, show them some respect. And promise you, these guards do not get paid enough to deal with this.
Coming down, Derek. Come on.
Goodbye.
Boom, fuck you.
Oh, great. They're carrying that ugly-ass bullpup
Anybody
rifle.
get their license plate?
Yeah, it's a shit rifle. I hate it.
Yeah. Like, I thought they were, like, they looked really cool, and then I noticed what rifle it was.
Unfortunately, it's the one the British Army has to use.
I feel bad for you guys.
I feel bad for us. Oh, look, a Jewish class.
I ain't touching it. No.
Speaking of
I got an MP7. It is.
I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Full tackle MP7.
Yes,
Our
yes, it
British
is.
got a budget. Wow.
Rolled around with locked and loaded. With an
It's the
MP7.
Met. Of course they have a budget. That's where all of the police budget goes, is to the Met office.
That was a £4,000.
They are. Yes, I know. It's the Met.
But you went for the new cars.
Oh, that guy's got one too!
Yes, they're
They do, yeah.
expensive.
They both got him!
Between those two officers, you're looking at over 20 grand of police equipment.
Of course he'd run like a coward. Good riddance.
Oh, look. American fortress.
Look at them, so rude. Look.
You know, this is literally never the locals that are fucking with them. It's always tourists.
Yes, because locals know you
Because
can
the locals understand that it's a bad idea.
They're just laughing.
Because they will kick our arseholes.
I feel bad for y'all, like, fucking Scottish Yard and all that.
What's funny, right? Those boots.
Scotch guard. Scotch.
Scotch.
Thank you.
Those boots are hobnail boots.
They are, yeah.
Right?
They are the single most uncomfortable thing to have on your feet.
Yes,
Oh.
also the worst to be kicked by because that's just solid reinforced leather with literal iron nails keeping the sole on.
Yep. That's why they make that noise when you walk.
Yes, they are the worst thing to be kicked by.
They're the worst thing to wear. They're so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I've had a pair. They're not. Oh, I feel sorry for their feet.
I borrowed a pair for a Halloween costume one year, and they were swiftly returned.
This might be the first bit of discipline these teenagers have ever had, and hopefully not the last.
She just shit herself there.
Yeah.
Oh, she's annoyed by the child.
I'll say you got your warning nudge.
Oh,
You already had a warning nudge, sir. Yeah, you ain't got the balls to punch that horse, sir. A, the horse will win, and B, so will the guard on top of it. Oh god. Oh god, he pressed the button. Oh no, he's pressed the fucking button. Run! Fucking run,
Wait,
you idiot.
What button did he push?
The big red button next to him.
Oh.
He's basically saying the police to come remove him
Does
before
this
he got
clown
involved.
really think he can intimidate a 1,200-pound animal?
Never a good thing when that button gets pressed.
Oh, the saber guard. Let's chill.
Back a bit. Left a bit. Down a bit. There you go.
You know what's worse? You can tell by the guy, like, that guy's face, he's already had a bad day.
Yeah. He's already not in a good mood.
Yeah. He's in the saber guard uniform, which means that he changed with the guard.
Yep.
Which means the families will about to turn up.
Yep. Which means the building's on high alert and everyone has exactly zero fucking chill right now.
Yes.
They're taking it.
Yeah, this cunt's gonna have a bad time.
This guy's got an MP7 too!
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
he
a
does.
trained soldier serving his country. Show him at least some respect, you clown. Is a picture really worth all this, lady? Just keep some distance.
Fucking women.
Oh.
She got a good nibble.
That horse has had a rough fucking evening by the look. I'll be honest, I've never seen a horse bite a bitch like that. That was aggression. The fuck did she do to piss off the horse that bad?
There's a big sign in thick letters behind her. Really, can she read?
Guard shouts like crazy at tourists.
The big animal.
Yeah, because you're about to lose your fucking thingy.
Imagine a stranger walked up to you and started pulling at your collar. This lady's just out of line.
Oh, it's a bigger one now.
Oh, what does this lady do? No, don't
grabbing the rein. Get.
Yeah, don't touch the reins. This thing, the guards are like fairly chill most of the time. Like, just want to pet it on the puts away. It's when you touch the reins they have a problem, because it makes it harder for them to control the fucking horse.
Yeah, no, that's sick now.
Oh, nibble.
Don't sick of it.
Yeah,
now.
the horse is like, you had your chance. You came over. You gave me a pet. Fuck off now. I'm placing you under citizens arrest. You're going nowhere till the Met officer arrives.
So she come up there, grabbing the reins, leaning off on the horse, and she got what was coming to her.
She wanted a picture, the horse wanted a souvenir.
It's a standoff.
Horse wanted fucking evidence.
Who's gonna get the gold first?
Okay, Nick Love, come down the station with me.
Here comes
And that Chris trying to stay down the King's Guard.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Oh god, it's the Raven Master. That's how you know you fucked up, is when the Raven Master has to come have a word with you.
Oh, through the glove in. That was it.
For context, this woman threw her glove at the guard and then asked him to get it. Ma'am, couple years back, that was an invitation to a duel. Good on this man for checking her.
It still is in this country.
It is, yes.
Again, that'd be really cool if it wasn't the god-awful rifle.
What's worse, Echo, is his bayonets uncovered. Usually they have a bayonet cover on top of the bayonet. It's uncovered.
Yeah.
Which means some shit went down recently, or they're expecting some shit to go down soon.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like nestled into his hat.
Yeah, they do that.
Can you even see out of those hats? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like you'd have great visibility out.
The best way I can describe the visibility, Echo, is, you know the level of visibility you have when you wear a Ushanka?
A what?
A Ushanka? The like Russian fluffy fucking thing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's about the same level of visibility.
That weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah, visibility wise, it's about equal to having an emo fringe. Like it's not that bad.
Just the weight of the damn thing.
Yeah.
Put a bowling ball on your head and try and hold it there for all day. They just got warned and they're still doing it.
This is your maximum distance.
Seriously, how hard is it to keep your distance?
He grabbed the reins. He still grabbed the fucking reins.
Oh my god. Oh god, it's a woman.
My brother, there's a sign right
Well,
next
this
to
is
you.
cheap
Don't
MP5
touch
this time,
the
not
reins.
expensive MP7.
I mean, you can't trust the woman officers with the expensive weaponry.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, don't grab the rein.
Yep. Don't touch the reins or the bridle.
Oh, how rude. Yes, how rude. You took the reins.
Listen to the lady. Apparently she's the only one that can read.
Fuck you, strawberries.
When a man in uniform says make way, lady, that's not a suggestion.
Well, helmets look cool though.
They are very cool.
Going very heavy. That's steel and brass.
Hey, bulletproof.
At least being gentle on the children.
That does make a difference. Like, normally they have zero chill for the kids, but that one's a little bit polite. He's nice. He's a bit more gentle with.
The guard handled that as
We appreciate
professionally
it.
as he could. People should not be allowed to be this close to them.
Ooh.
That was almost a face shot.
That's it. Damn near lost the fucking jawline. Yeah,
Horse
someone's
just does
pissed
not
that
give-
horse off.
The horse just does not give a fuck.
Well, at least she apologized for it.
Realistically, the horse is the one that should be apologized.
I love how the cops even gave him a thumbs up sign. Well done, sir.
Oh, drunk idiots.
To be fair, I think that one might be autistic. Well,
Yeah.
I think it's a cunt.
50-50.
What kind of reaction is this? Is he 4 years old?
Okay, I've got a question that I like.
Okay.
If you could pause it real quick. If you baked like brownies or something, could you would the guard be able to like accept them as like a gift, like just to eat?
No, you would what? No, but what you can do if you wanted to like give gifts to the Scottish Guard is if you take said gifts to the palace, you can speak to. I believe it's the. You can speak to the Raven Master, or there is another guy whose title escapes me at this point, who is permitted to speak with the general public. They can. If I understand correctly, they can accept certain gifts on behalf of the guards. But it's very select things. I know food is on the banned list.
Oh, I can't understand why food is on the ban, isn't it?
Is the only exception to the food ban is, I believe, specifically carrots and sugar cubes can be donated for the horses, but they have to be in sealed packaging.
Right. Yeah. What if it was like food that's in a sealed package?
No.
Soda or
No.
something on a. Oh.
And if the Scottish Guard took it, they'll be instantly fired.
Ah.
An Article 50.
Because it's a safety concern.
I mean, I guess I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, for like, cause basically the way the military chalks it up is like a civilian randomly gifting the guards food is suspicious. That could be poison. Whereas, you know, if you poison like a fucking highly trained guard that cost them 100 grand to train, that's a big pain in the arse. Like that's manpower.
Yeah.
Poison the horse, like they can replace the horse in like 6 weeks. Like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
That's what it takes a lot of poison to kill a.
Yeah.
No, you got to fucking ment it if you're gonna poison a horse today. Which you can poison a dude really easy.
But if you do poison a horse, you will be tried for treason.
Yes. That as well with the guards themselves. It's like again partially a safety issue of like food allergies and shit. They don't have time to test the fucking food allergens and then cross-reference that with everyone. And like basically the food would go off by the time they did that check.
You give me an idea, Echo.
Same as like a poison check, whereas like something like carrots or sugar cubes, they're not going to go out of date by the time they do a basic poisons check on it.
Well, there's a funny ritual with that the Scottish have to do, right? Especially on parade day, something with a hot day with all the clothes on. Is they get trained how to fall down correctly from sunstroke.
They're trained to pass out in a specific way.
That's not break formation or obstruct the movement of the guard.
Yeah.
It's one of those stupid things you never think a military soldier needs is how to pass out correctly,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a requirement for Scotch Guard.
Because the worst part is they pass out at attention. They pass out to attention. It's incredible to witness.
You see a log fall over and like just go thud. Those that can't fall on the face, that's fall on the back. What the fuck?
Although to be fair, if they pass out, that's me moving my chair. Although in fairness, if they pass out during like an active parade where they're moving, they fall on their face.
Yeah. You're right off that one, because that damages the Queen's the royal emblem.
Sorry, I was moving my chair because my headset was actively dying and then it died.
He got a royal scolding.
He shouts in her face.
How difficult is it to keep your hands to yourself? Really?
Get off the ring! There's a dare at this point, trying to brains.
Yeah, it probably is.
It wouldn't surprise me.
He's gone.
He shot himself.
If only there was a sign warning him not to. Oh, no, wait a minute, there is.
Old lady just got run over.
Yeah, she cut through the two of them fucking smooth as.
I guess that's what happens when screen time meets
that was
screen time.
impressive.
Oh, you don't. He's about.
Oh, you stupid woman.
He's about to be mad.
She tried to.
Yeah, that's not. Don't get me wrong. I'd want to. It would take everything in me not to want to try and like, touch the frilly bit because it looks really pretty and soft. But also, I know better. I know I'd get my shit rocked if I dared to try.
You're impossibly rude. Honestly, you're.
It would take everything in me to not try and touch it.
To the end of the video.
Yeah.
But I'd still stop myself.
Fight back against these dumb tourists.
Because I don't want to be
remember, according
stabbed.
to YouTube, the best way to help.
I'm trying to do a whole section like the royal guard.
Oh, sometimes they are really quite good fun.
I find some decent ones.
Especially the ones where like you've got a Scotch Guard with no fucking shield and he racks the rifle and just fucking hip aims that bitch at the crowd.
Yeah.
You hear him rack around and click safety, the full fucking order takes stand. Just like, come on then. Who wants to die? And the crowd scatter like ants. It's beautiful.
I mean, that's another footage which now hard to get your hands on. It was the Scotch Guard almost shot Obama's wife.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking time the Scotch Guard damn near unloaded on Michelle Obama because she touched the Queen without permission.
Yeah.
You see her like touch the Queen, and then you hear very subtly in the background about 15 rifles rack. And then you see the Queen's hand go up a little, and the rifles unrack again. It's one of the most beautiful, because it's such a subtle little sound in the background, because the camera's quite far away from the. You just hear like 15 rifles go clunk clunk. And then the Queen's hand just comes up ever so gently, and you just hear click clunk.
I know the better
Like it's a really sad little unracking noise as the safety gets switched back
No,
on.
it's the better angle of that one. The Michelle Obama, the one that's pretty much close enough where you see Michelle keep hitting the hand. Like she always does playfully. And you see when the rifles start pointing down to the camera frame. And then you just see Prince Philip just stand forward in the way of the bullet and just, like, shake his head. He's
It's like, no.
It's just still the camera. You see the rifle clicking. No. To be fair, I mean, the sniper already had it painted ready for Taylor's headshot, so. Oh, that was a partly depressing episode, partly fun one.
Yeah. We watched a man burn to death. Well, that's a dead man walking. We saw somebody eat shit on a bobsled. Watched tourists get yelled at.
Yeah, we learned out our government is inofficial to running the fucking criminal justice system entirely.
I thought we already knew that.
Oh, it's even worse. Like you say, 17 people out of prison last month alone. And he hasn't fixed it yet. He still thinks his system's going to eventually even out. That's 200 criminals this year being released. By accident.
It's got to be intentional. Like on this at this point, like I swear to God, I refuse to believe it's an accident anymore.
But think about it this way: imagine 200 criminals from Rikers Island just get randomly released.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's going to come to the end because it's been on for 3.5 hours. It's now after midnight. So good night, good luck.
Scotty's computer crashed again. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you on the next one.
Vegas, are you there or not?
No, his computer crashed. So that's what I did.
I'm on my phone.
Your computer died again, did it?
Yeah, it's in the process of crash. I've not got the blue screen yet, but there it goes. There's the blue now. Yeah, as I said it, there it goes.
Anyway,
say the line, Bart.
Roar.
Well, at least we waited to crash to the end of the episode.
Yeah, it was polite this time instead of crashing at the beginning.
It was worth that. That computer's worked all day fine and decided to crash in half.
To be fair, it was giving me some stuttering earlier in the day, so I kind of felt it was going to happen at some point today.
You go to the outro?
Yeah, I'll sign us out. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen at home. It's been a pleasure as always. You're gonna do your lines? Have you already done your lines? Like,
we get back on your phone.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, sorry. I thought you wanted me to do the setup so you can do your lines then. Right, okay. So thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you all on the next one.
Have a good